important. You know.
Yeah.
We all gotta do. Actually, we all gotta do our tweets, guys. Quick, everyone, crack your knuckles into Twitter.
Also, here you go, Gaijin. I posted you something.
Oh, burpee.
Therapy.
Can't believe him.
Therapy. I heard.
I can't believe.
Oiling piece of shit. That's all right.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think I need more dice.
To throw and lose.
Oh, har.
No, just to get, no. Just give the giants less attacks.
It's mostly for rolling health at this point, but also like attacks and stuff. To be fair, a lot of low-level stuff, like it's bizarre. It's like roll like 5d6s and add 10, and I'm like,
Yeah, like. Don't you love it when it's like, hey, here's a slime. Normally it has 10 HP, but you know what you could do? You could roll 12d6s. Like, what the fuck are you on about? It's a CR1 monster.
I kind of like to do it because then it kind of makes.
All right, I gotta do an audio balance because I have to change the audio at Nick's house. Gotta change it back here. Okay, real fast. Monty,
Hi, I'm talking. I'm on a yawn, but you asked me to talk, so I'm gonna talk.
Lanny, talk.
Hi, I'm.
Good.
Okay.
Senile. Turning senile up to 125. Zito.
Just type any message and press enter, and it will appear for all other players.
Alright, and Goomba, speak.
Jesus saves. Everyone else takes damage.
Haha. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the unexpected. Wait. Oh, wait a minute. I have theme music for this. Everyone, be quiet for approximately 45 seconds.
God damn it.
Like starting now.
Nick! Okay, there we go. Now you can. Nick, I heard what you did. Yeah. All right, everybody. Hi. How's it going, guys? Welcome to the Unexpectables D&D live podcast recording. We are again joined by our guest star, Lanny Couture. Everyone, snap for Lanny.
Hi.
Nick, I'm thank you for the 500 bits, by the way, and a bunch of subs. I will call those out a little bit later here. But Nick, so what's it like to be on more than one episode? So far?
You know, I can say as not having started this episode so far, it's honestly a dream come true. Can't say it's a like like a moderate dream, but still a dream. Like it's not a nightmare.
Oh, just wait.
Fair.
Yeah, you say that now.
Okay, I will say when one of those giants did like to Borky my entire like Digsby's entire hit point pool and damage, I'm like, whoo!
To be fair, that was a crit. To be fair.
That is fair, but
that is a scary thing to get a crit, but that was a crit.
To be fair, Nick, there's only a chance in 1 in 20 of every attack of that happening.
Numbers are scary. And I mean, look how many times you get in that one. Surely that will matter.
Yeah, no, surely it's got to balance itself out somehow.
That Art Jack, 300 bits, thank you so much. Amita Tempest, 100 bits, thank you so much. Ace Rama, 800 bits, thank you so much. Sam Spider-Man, 100 bits. Lexel Electro Metal, 510 bits, thank you so much for the bits, guys. Guys, thank you so much for all the monetary support you guys send our way. Don't forget that we do have a shirt.
Yeah, snap.
Yeah, there we go.
Showing snaps.
And a podcast. Whoa, Thunder King. Damn. Whoa, Thunder King. 2,500 bits. I got my tax return today. Have some bits. Strider, thank you so much for the 10-month resub. Sugar Daddy Fistums. 2,000 bits. So glad to finally catch another one of these live. Thank you so much. Oh my god, you're sick off at work? Well, thank you so much for swinging by here. Real quick, and DRK Ganda, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Now, it is 10 copper for Digsby to dig you a hole, which translates to, in bit language, 5 bajillion bits.
I'm pretty sure it's 10 bits. being copper and all.
Mhm.
No, it's
Yeah,
100 because
basically.
it's based on yen.
That's fair.
I
so real
guess.
fast,
What?
Nick, where can they find you?
Oh, on the internet, they can find me places such as twitter.com/LannyPator or twitch.tv/LannyPator or youtube.com/LannyPator. All of them
Zito,
spelled
where
the
can they
same
find-
way.
Yeah. Okay, Zito, but Zito. Well, but what about Zito though, Nick? Zito, where
You
can
can
they
I don't
find
know.
find
you?
me.
Don't ask me.
I don't know. Where
Fucking
the fuck am
God!
I? Who am I? Twitch.tv/Zito. I do the art streams. I do the video games. Cribbage is happening on Friday. And Sunday will be Monster Hunter. No pickles, though. That's
Fun.
next week. And unfortunately, next week, I will not be here on the weekend because I'm going back to New York for a weekend to visit my cousin's son's first birthday.
When you talk about streams, I feel like you talk in code, like you're speaking some sort of jive.
No, it's
jargon.
Esperanto. No, Nick. No.
We're playing cribbage, no pickles.
We're playing cribbage, and I'm talking in Esperanto. Get on my fucking level.
Ah, okay.
The Penguin, thank you for the 5-month resub. Back card 20, 1,000 bits. Yay, Turtles, here's money to dig all the holes. Cat Lyco, 500 bits. With my tax return, I was able to pay off my student loan. Can I get an amen? You can get a newt from the chat. Katie Cat, thank you much for the 7-month resub. And Sashkin, thank you so much for the sub. Now, Goomba, where can they
You
find
can also find me here on the Twitch at Gaijin Goomba No H. I will also be upping the crubbage this weekend. And if you like small squeak,
Is there a pickle?
there will
Is
be
there a
no
pickle
pickles,
involved?
god damn it.
Okay, I will be playing cribbage too with pickles.
How dare you.
Fucking A, guys. There we go.
Anyway, if you like small, adorable, squeaky women, my wife will be playing with me, and it will be fantastic. I hope to also resurrect Jack the Electric Cowboy in Fallout 4, hopefully next week.
Not bad. Real fast, Volvagnos with 10,000 bit drop.
That's a lot of holes you can dig.
That's a lot of holes. Get to digging.
digging.
Get digging, that's straw. Now don't go for length, go for width.
Digsby always digs for girth.
Oh my
That's
God.
Ooh. 10,000 bits, thank you so much. Now, real fast. Oh my god. Yuki2869, 1,100 bits. I love all of you guys. You're the best. Thank you, Yuki2869.
Rolling for dig.
Thank you so much. Quit the Kid, 500 bits. A raid of bits. Beat Cake Tornado.
That's a really good dig roll.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It was.
That's a very good dig roll. Now, real fast. Snake, where can they find
You
you?
can find me on Twitter at CNLSnake. You can find me on Twitch at CNLSnake with a 3 instead of an E at the end.
What are you planning on adding an H and all to that? Because that might confuse me a bit.
Or pickles or cribbage.
Cripple,
the pickles and cribbage will be coming later.
So are you a pro pickle or anti-pickle?
I'm so fucking happy that Taka has no idea what the fuck we're talking about.
No, you know what? Maybe I do. Maybe I do know, Zito. I don't, but maybe I do.
It's cribbage with an H. Just say that, it'll eternally confuse him.
Where's the H?
It's a silent H.
Probably after the
Cribbage.
G.
Okay, so Axel Magnus, 500 bits. Yay, made it on time for the first time. Here's some bits for the team. Axel Magnus, thank you so
Beautiful.
much. And from Dixon Sadmeh, there's like 2 H's there. 2,500 bits, no message, just that. Dixon Sadmeh, thank you so much. I see you have H in your name. And Riku9619, thank you for the 2-month resub. Alrighty, Monty, where can they find you?
Sorry, I'm just skimming through a book here. They can find me at Montyglue on Twitter and twitch.tv/Montyglue on Twitch.
Now I hear rumblings about
Working on it.
Oh.
Okay. Joker 18 Jr., 300 bits and change. Thank you so much for the good boy. And Blindies play better than you, 500 bits. Hey, can I get it's time to get orchids for a friend who's going into eye surgery soon. Nickname for her now is Sweet Dragon. Also, Monty, you're a top tier DM. You're a top tier DM. It's time to get okay. It's time to get bulky. It's time to see. Best of luck for the surgery. Dragon Man 999, 1,100 bits.
Dragon Man.
Oh my goodness.
So Taka,
Dragon
I have
Man.
a question.
Yeah.
Where can they find you? I can't find it because the H is silent. Where's the H?
You gotta. It's Taka. Ta 101.
Where's the H?
At the end.
Silent, like the reverse of me.
Tish.
Smith, thank you for the 100
Word.
bits. Dixon said, meh. 1,000 bits. No bits, just message. Wait, that doesn't. That doesn't translate. Critic Cygen, take my lucky bits talker and roll no nat ones tonight. 1,000 bits. I'm not on that show down south. Emont has 100 bits. Thank you so much. Star 88, 1,050 bits. Don't worry, guys, we'll get going here. Minas Tempest, 100 bits. Now, guys, real fast. Also, for my own personal streams, I of course will be continuing Fred Space, which is a show I do.
Hooray.
I want to say it's fun.
Full of
Anyways, I'm also on Fridays. I am also doing the Burning Youth of Eorzea with Lenny here. And occasionally you might get an ASMR radio stream, and you might be seeing some Vermintide 2 streams.
Oh, hell yeah.
We're doing. As of right now, we're doing those Monday afternoons with Kaiser.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna do them by myself too, though, because I fucking love this game.
Fun game.
It's a very good game.
It's very good. Alrighty, Monty, I hear you very angrily grabbing
Sorry.
dice. And
No, I'm
them.
sorry. I didn't realize I was picking up. I'm so sorry. Yes, I'm just making sure I have my dice ready.
And the floor is prepped for you to throw them on.
Yeah, it's cleaned. I swept it.
now-
It's good.
You should just make the floor like you should just put like a kiddie pool around your chair, and then just have that be like one big dice.
Now
one
that's-
big dice pool.
I could just start throwing it into my
that-
fish tank.
Oh, no, that's a dice roller. Is a small kiddie pool. Can't,
Yeah, try to jump
I want
into
the
it like
first one.
Scrooge McDuck into his money. It's not a liquid.
It's really not.
It's a very
But
finite
if he has
amount
like
of
enough
metal.
air jets down there, it can act as a liquid.
Ooh.
He's rich enough to have that too.
We are the 99%. I want that episode where the bourgeoisie are overthrown in that universe. I want to see it. The whole show ends kind of like Breaking Bad, except with a guillotine.
Taka,
But
that
anyways,
actually
guys,
happens in the comic.
Yeah. There's a communist uprising in my goddamn
In the
DuckTales.
Carl's Bark universe, yes.
Life is like a hurricane.
Okay. Is it wrong that I say Hugh and Dewey and Louie just like wrapped in bandages with loaded guns?
Oh, no.
It's like
See, this is. Alrighty, guys. So, are you ready to take us away to a magical kingdom where I'm not me
Yeah.
anymore, Nadine?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Love that.
Sorry. Alrighty, let me grab my dice, move them out of the way here, and let's get started. When last we left our heroes, Panic the Tiefling Bard, Greckles the Kenku Rogue, Borky the Orc Barbarian, Task the Kobold Ranger, and our newfound hero, Digsby the Turtle Paladin, the party set out on their next adventure. Taking on a new friend in the form of Digsby, the party set out to the unknown reaches of Alavast in search of a component needed by a group of conjurers to make a teleportation circle. Setting out past Ginter's Folly, the party arrived to find a local winery besieged by a pack of hungry hill giants. Using their various skills, the party vanquished the vile creatures and kindly buried their corpses. After looting and setting the winery owners on the path towards safety, the party then found the old fortune teller from the Alavastian Harvest Festival tucked away in the edge of the woods. As brief as the fortune teller was, he gave a hint to the party to stash away their gold, a hint that Borky the Orc was able to interpret as very important. After burying their own gold, the party went to rest, but during the night, in the blink of an eye, the fortune teller and his cart vanished. The party checked their gold and stayed the cold night through. Now they awake at dawn, ready to continue their adventure. Who took last watch?
I did.
You did?
Greckles did, yeah.
It gets cold when you're on your watch. It is definitely like autumn, early winter. You're able to see your breath. You're kind of hugging yourself. Everybody else in their bedrolls look pretty okay, but even you guys who are sleeping, and Digsby you included, there's a chill to the air.
I would at that point, do we have a fire going? Because if not, I would definitely like tone me up one.
I believe the fortune teller had a fire in the middle, which I'm sure you guys would upkeep. But
Right.
Yeah.
still, as dawn awakens, like you can tell it's pretty cold. Like you kind of have to do the thing like a rotisserie where you keep moving around,
Yeah,
keep yourself warm.
Turn
Yeah.
myself on a spit.
Yeah, but eventually your companions rise up as the sun does rise. It's very cloudy. And you hear the sounds of birds flying from treetop to treetop, and there's some cold dew on the grass surrounding the encampment. But you do awake.
Come on, guys, get up, get up. Porky, get up! All right, hang on, rat bastards. I'm going to minor illusion right next to Borky, the sound of a very angry lion.
Okay, you guys hear this echoing roar right next to Borky's head, and Borky, it's a perception, right?
Yes.
Borky, I need you to roll a perception for me.
DC 13.
It scares
11.
the dickens out of you. You
Woo!
jump out of your bedroll and you're immediately hit with the humid coldness of fall as you jolt away.
Ah, what the hell is that?
Greckle's just hunched over, like clutching himself, rolling his eyes.
You think that's loud? Try this other size. It's time to get okay. It's time to get bulky. It's long distance. You see far away from a valley.
The birds all scatter. Little songbirds, there's a woodpecker that's like, whoa, and flies away mid.
And with that, Digsby wakes up.
Yeah, you pop out.
It's a might nippy out today.
Now,
Alex, do you require moisture, or will you die without it?
I'll be alright. I'm just gonna be a little slow getting up.
Borky's not a damn snail.
There's
I've been
you
drinking
want
this
you
now.
looking
What is
over
it?
at Task's bedroll. You see a small crinkled hand with a knife etching "kill" in the floor, while the rest of him is hidden inside the bedroll.
Perfect. Now everything that didn't know we were here does.
It's true, so now they know not to mess with us.
So much for subtlety.
What? I mean, imagine this for a second. We're in a valley. No one's ever been here before, right? So that's the first time they realized that it's time.
I'm gonna throw an
get
apple
okay.
at Borky's head.
Okay, Borky, roll a
Can I catch it with my mouth?
dexterity. Let's say just a dexterity check.
And then a dex
5.
It hits you. No, you're throwing it at him. I'll just say, Borky, it hits your mouth, but you don't bite into it. It just hits your teeth and hurts.
Ah!
Eat up, big guy. We got a long road ahead.
Yeah,
All
everybody write off a ration for today.
All right, I'm gonna roll survival because I kind of want to see I want to get a little bit more of a better layout of how dense is this forest, how desperately bad is the cold, and is it gonna hinder our movement?
Okay.
Real fast. Sorry, I'm juggling a bunch of notebooks.
Also, Borky, you better be happy because you got a free ration.
That's true.
I don't even have to cross off one of my rations. That's lovely.
And survival, that is a 24.
That's really good. During the day, you should probably be okay in terms of coldness. If there's any elevation, it might be a concern. Nighttime, also, you probably will want to fire at night. If not, you probably get pretty cold. You guys do have bedrolls, which kind of helps, but if you guys are still traveling at winter time, it's going to be a little rough.
Borky, do me a favor. I'm sorry.
What's that?
Yeah.
How do you feel about chopping down a tree?
I mean, yeah.
All right, find me a good one. Gathering some firewood would probably be smart if we head up north and we start to elevate.
Monty, what do I roll to get
Athletics. Or to seek out a good tree, or to...
I want. What do I roll to find
nature.
a good one?
Roll knowledge, nature.
Knowledge, nature, -1. Let's do it. And that's
Yeah, you find
one.
one. You walk over near the encampment. You actually walk over where the fortune teller's caravan used to be, and just kind of step over that.
Okay, you very carefully walk. Borky walks around where the cart
Okay,
was.
you sidle
Giving it
around
wide
it,
berth.
and you find a tree. And I want you to roll an athletics check to chop down the tree.
Oh, I wish I were a lumberjack.
Athletics.
I wish I were a lumberjack today.
It's not a very it's not like an oak tree or anything. It's small enough that it's wood that you can carry. If I gave you a ridiculously big tree, you guys would be trapped there all day. You manage to find kind of like a year-old, maybe 2-year-old sapling, and you just chuck, and it falls, and you just manage to kind of chop it up into pieces. At this point, the time it takes you to do that, I'd say brings you guys woke up around like maybe 6 a.m. It brings you guys to probably around like 8 o'clock-ish.
That's fine, so long as we walking around with some actual tinder would be wise, considering how cold it's gonna get.
Okay, and I assume you packed that into the bag of holding.
Yes.
Okay, watch out for that bag because it can get full. You already got a lot of stuff in there. Assumedly, you dumped most of the things from your
stuff I can't carry. I would put in.
Yeah. All right. Other than that, the campfire peters out as your guys' stay there ends, and as you pull out your magic compass given to you by Merrick's, I just realized his name is Merrick's.
I bury the fire pit.
You do. You just dig over it. You also notice, Higsby, as you get up, both of the gold piles have not been touched whatsoever. You were sleeping on top of them, so it's kind of hard, but...
All right, so Monty, thank you for providing me, you should also explain to everyone what's going on screen right now.
This is your map. So this is an uncharted area. So Task, in the off time that we had, bought a cartographer set with some gold, and now he has access to basically draw a map of this area. So they get to discover stuff.
All right.
Monty, really quick before we get too far in, around, like kind of at the base of the tree, where our gold is buried. Let's see here. I want to etch that symbol into the base trunks of the trees.
What is the symbol, Goomba, for those who can't see?
It is the wonderful kanji of gold.
All right. You take it, and you etch it into the tree.
Is that a bench? Borky's looking at him as he's...
Actually, Borky, it's a house.
No, that's a tree. It turns into a house after you chop it down.
I'm gonna go ahead and see where the compass wants me to go.
All right.
Not a bad idea.
Would it be good to what's mark your map with that symbol?
Yes, it would, actually.
That's actually not a half bad idea. Let me go ahead and butcher this. Here I go.
Yeah, it doesn't let you use your stylus, so you
it doesn't let, my stylus doesn't work on here, so get ready for this hot garbage. I'm sorry, Goomba. Here we go.
It's just a bunch of lines. You're fine. I just wanted to be cute.
Quick draw. We're now watching Tasks.
Dude, is Task Bob Ross?
A happy little hollow point.
Wonderful.
Right.
Your whole family gets wiped out by a dragon. Just a happy little
just a happy little singe mark on your soul.
Who has the compass, by the way?
I do.
Yep.
You do. Okay. You are glad you pulled out that compass because you actually get a little bit turned around. You originally just like, okay, we're gonna go this way because we came from here, but you actually get a little bit mixed around. The marks of the caravan on the actual area where you guys slept are kind of all over the place in a way. And as you guys begun to move around, you did lose sense of your direction. So you managed to get pointed in the direction. You actually turned 180 because you almost went the wrong way. But it is pointing currently what looks like the westward direction at the moment.
Like more north or more just straight west?
More kind of straight west.
Okay, cool. So
actually kind of northwest, probably a little bit more.
Northwest? Okay, so I guess we'll get going. Until we find a new landmark, I'll update the map.
Okay.
What's the terrain like that we're headed in?
It is sparse trees, very thick, lush foliage.
Can Borky like to climb a tree and just look in the distance with his orky eyes?
Yeah, for sure.
Athletics? 19.
Nice. All right, you easily just Digsby, as you're just filling up the fire pit, you just watch as the orc like a gorilla just starts climbing up a tree next to you.
I'm doing what you can only describe as gymnastics that you might see in the cinematic masterpiece Jurassic Park 2. What do I see?
Roll a perception check.
Yeah, what do your orc eyes see?
What my orc's eyes see? Let me take a look.
7. It's lots of trees, and it also kind of gets a little bit hilly as you progress forward. And by hilly, I mean there's hills.
It's nothing but trees and then hills.
Here, big guy, let me help you out with that. I'd like to acrobatics my way up to join him.
Okay.
14.
Okay, you manage to climb. You snap a few twigs on your way up, and as you get kind of to the top, the tree sways a little bit.
Whoa, careful.
I got it. All right. 22 perception.
You see the same thing.
Balls.
But you do catch a glimpse of something, some forms, kind of up ahead. You swear you see kind of the flash of a wing and then something landing, maybe like a large bird.
Bird person.
About how far, like, mile or so?
Don't do this to me because I'm
All right,
Canadian.
kilometers, fine. Jeez.
Maybe it's hard to gauge because of all the foliage. It's kind of confusing. Maybe like between 5 to 10 kilometers.
All right.
It's a fair distance away, but you just barely see it.
I'll hop my way back down.
You do also notice some birds scattering as well.
Oh, as they land, or as the thing happens?
As the big wing, you notice it, you see little tiny birds, just like in your encampment, like all fly away.
Gotcha.
All right, Borky hops down.
Boom! You land on the ground. The ground is soft and cold.
Well, scouting report, gents. I saw a wing of some sort. Maybe griffin? Task?
Why did it have to be birds? Sounds about right if we're going up hills.
Do you think... Nah, couldn't be. Anyway, we might want to be very careful. It was a bit of a distance away, but... Well, unknown territories and all that.
Stay out of clearings, then.
Exactly.
All right, Digsby, it's time to get going.
Okie dokie.
You good to go?
I holster my shovel. Space, time to come out.
He kind of goes and reattaches to your side.
Borky grabs his arm where, like, just
just rubs his arm a little bit to the side.
Could
and we're just kind of rubbing their arm like,
could I have the marching order, please?
I guess I'll go first.
Task, you're going first? Okay.
Borky second.
Borky, okay.
Panic's in the middle.
Greckles will be at the end, but in cover if possible for stealth.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Digsby was gonna try to take up the vanguard, make sure nothing, like if anything snuck up on them, he'd be there.
Okay,
And hearing Greckles talk about that there might be griffins, like I said, keeping away from open clearings.
So
Alrighty.
I guess I'll go ahead and roll real quick. 24 stealth.
Okay. There's enough foliage that you have enough space to kind of hide. The trees are all fairly new growth, which is kind of nice to see. You get the sense that potentially with the winery that maybe they logged some trees from here, and that these are just some new saplings that have come in since like the creation of Alavast. Because you do see a few stumps and things like that, but it looks like that's about all this area has ever encountered for the most part. You see, as you guys walk forward and the morning progresses, you see all kinds of wildlife. You see a few foxes kind of scatter from your path. You see in long distances far off a few deer running off. Nothing of any sort of like wolf or bear sort of variety. Considering the fact that it's kind of around hibernation time, you get the sense that they're probably getting ready or already settled. And the trees are varieties. There's birches, crisp white birches with fluttering leaves that are now falling down as autumn kind of takes them over. You guys reach paths where you just see an absolute rainbow of oranges and crisp reds as you walk. And as you do walk, it does get a little cold. At points, you see your breath as it gets kind of overcast, and then the sun reemerges and you're warmed again. Who is it? Okay, Task, you're in the front.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Borky, Panic, and Digsby, I need you guys to make a perception check.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
21.
21. Okay.
And I rolled 9.
9.
19.
Panic, you are currently being bombarded by like 2 butterflies as you're walking.
Whoa. bombarded? I see.
Yeah, he's-
Listen, I know.
Do we need to roll initiative?
Haven't you heard of the butterfly effect? He's gonna die in 500 years.
The butterflies appear to be attracted to the nature of your jacket. They seem to think it's like maybe like some sort of flower or something. I don't know. They
Leather.
perhaps attracted to the aroma of which you smell, but they're currently like one of them like flies into your eyeball for a second and Digsby and Borky, as you two are walking, you hear and you hear boom, 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 getting closer and closer and closer. And as that happens, you see erupting from off of a rock, rolling down one of the hills, a large log that's coming right at the three of you. I need you all to roll dexterity saving throws for me.
Oh my god.
Fucking butterflies. Ah!
Turtle boy.
Turtle boy.
Uh-oh.
What'd you roll,
That's a
man? What'd
mighty
you roll,
fine
man?
Well, ain't that a thing?
Okay, so I shouldn't take away from this, but if there's an artist, just gotta have him just go with the same expression, looking to the right, same expression, eyes looking up, same expression with a shadow on his face. Oh.
Right.
Hey, does anybody else see that?
Panic and Borky, you also need to make saves as well.
Yeah, I know.
That's just Oogway. That's just straight up Oogway.
17.
Doesn't look like a hole.
You have advantage too because of your danger sense. Okay,
14.
Borky and Panic, you just drop to the ground as this log just comes launching up. It like does a jump, like there's a rock, so it rolls down the hill, goes off of the rock, and comes flying at you. You manage to duck down. Borky, you like dive next to Task, and at Digsby, you're like, huh? And you just get absolutely hammered in the face.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Is Digsby there, then not there?
No, he's fine.
Just cuts a frame and he's gone.
Fucking
Okay.
Oh.
Money.
You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you're hit right in the face, and as the log like proceeds down, it hits a tree and like stops. You see Digsby's head is gone, and then it pops out of his shell.
Oh!
The
My
instant
God,
pops
you can
out.
regrow-
Look out!
Oh my! Task, oh my god, he can regrow his head.
Money.
Task, I would like you to do a perception check with advantage. Yes.
Well,
I was gonna ask if I'm up. Is there too much foliage for me to see what's going on?
You see, it's not terrible, but you do see what happens. Poor Digsby gets absolutely hammered in the face.
21.
21. Task, you hear that. You hear the flying of wings, and you recognize the sound from your time in your clutch. They're harpies, and they descend, landing on the trees around you, pursuing the log. I want everybody to roll initiative.
God damn, that didn't take long.
Tash just bites
50.
the bottom of his lip. Oh fuck.
Hello, my name's
God.
Digsby. He's short
Are we
for
getting-
Diggs, but my mates call
Shoot
me
him!
Let me
are
grab
we
some
getting
fight music here.
are we getting some
Here I go, PTSD.
are we getting into some favorite enemy territory?
No, because they're not humanoids technically. They're monstrosities, I believe.
Oh, are they?
Can we tell how many are around?
Oh
us right
yeah,
now?
you see currently the first one that lands on the rock is first up decked out in armor, and appears to have a weapon. The rest of them appear to be just kind of like the followers, and they all land and perch in trees.
Oh god, natural one.
Oh man,
So
that works in story.
yeah, you freeze when you see these things. You've met harpies before. They're a lot smaller than these ones. In fact, some of these harpies, some of them are male, which is kind of bizarre.
Whoa.
But how do they look?
Do they look like the main characters from Free?
Oh my
No,
god.
What?
no.
Taco, really?
I'm asking for the
Oh
chat.
yeah, whatever. All
We
right,
don't have to
initiative.
loot everything.
Okay, Greco.
So you're saying they're cars then? There's a couple of cars in the audience right now.
Forky, and then Digsby, and then Panic. Wow, you guys all like rolled in order. That's amazing.
Wow.
Yeehaw.
That actually is kind of.
All right, let's roll for the harpies here. Ooh, not bad. That puts you guys. Ooh, actually above Forky.
They love Borky.
No, that you'll see. All right, Greckles, you are up first.
Do I know what these things are and what they might?
Knowledge Arcana.
12.
You've heard of harpies. You've seen them in like art. They're monsters. They're definitely not good. And you know that they eat people. So generally not a great trait to have.
Where's Taurus, by the way?
He is right.
roll?
He is after you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna clasp my talons together. Yoretsukai Genjutsu, and I'm going to pull the old Griffin illusion trick out, have it appear to be flying out from the tree that I'm currently sitting in, and just dashing its way down to the harpies.
Oof, that's an 18 plus.
Oh yeah, 13.
Yeah, no. The other harpies like begin to startle, and you see the other one go, "It's false! It's false! Don't believe it!" And she pulls out a weapon.
Shit, they're intelligent.
Scary bird lion. Was that in common?
Yeah, they speak common.
Yeah, they're smart. Oh, scary.
Yeah, she pulls out, it looks like a wicked-looking spear that she's kind of guiding the other harpies with.
Maybe we can negotiate with them.
Oh yes, let's negotiate.
They can have panic. We can have safe.
It's false. Task shoots an arrow. Is that false?
All right, in that case, I'm going to.
I need you to click your illusion spell too, so I know what that takes for an action. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Let me get my spell list up. Sorry. Silent image. There you go.
Okay, so I took your action, so you have a bonus action.
Okay. Is this brown also foliage?
Yeah, it's like very small shrubs.
Okay.
The log as well. We'll get to that later. The log is resting there at that point.
Okay, because I would just want to move over there, and then that'll be my turn.
Okay. That brings us to the harpies. Let's see. Yeah, they did. Okay. A harpy, seeing you wounded, is actually going to take advantage of that. Is going to fly over.
Hello.
Land with her spear, and she is going to attempt to stab you with it.
Oh no.
That's a 2.
Rude.
She goes and she thrusts it, and you hear a clunk, clunk as it hits your shell. She's like,
Hello. My name's Digsby. It's short for Diggs, but...
It looks very, very mad at you. The next harpy is going to descend upon you, I believe. Task. Let's see how its movement. How much flight speed do you have? This one is going to fly over and land in front of you. It doesn't have a weapon, but it takes out its claw, which it's got 2. That is a 19 to hit you.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. Okay. Oh, that's 2 plus 1. So that's 3 points of damage. She rolled 2 ones. God damn it. She's gonna go for another claw attack though. She slices your cheek with the first slice. Like she swings her arm super wide and you back away, but she's so much bigger than what you're used to. You actually do manage to get nicked. The second attack, that's a, oh wait, no, actually it might not be in this. I thought that was a 4, that's a 14, that's plus 3, that's a 17.
That's a match.
That's a match that hits then. Okay, that is 3 plus 2, that's 5 plus 1. That's 6 points of slashing damage as she reaches around with the other claw and kind of cuts your ear actually. And she bares her teeth, this sort of crooked nose vulture-like face and like a knotted tree branch neck. It's not very pretty. The next harpy is going to take off into the air and is going to fly over here and assess the situation at the moment. She just kind of...
Oh no, it's...
She's airborne at the moment, this one.
Can you put a symbol up or something
Yeah.
for that?
Wing symbol. There we go. This one is going to also make its way. It screams, "Follow the matriarch!" and makes their way over. This one also follows and actually lands on the rock. So this one's flying, the other one lands. So that ends their turn. Borky, it is now your turn. You currently see giant flying women.
It's crazy. No, sorry, out of character. I'm trying to think of what to do in this situation right now. I can't metagame, so I'm just trying to think what the best combat situation is. I should
Walk up to him and hit him with your axe.
No. I'm trying to figure out where I should position myself. All right, Borky's going to move up to the one that attacked Task. Actually, And Borky's gonna move. Borky's gonna go into a rage first.
Do you want to flank it? You have enough space to go around to the other side to flank it.
Yep, I wanna flank it. Exactly. Borky runs up.
Okay.
Right behind Tice, because after he sees Task taking damage, and Task, no Tice, they ain't supposed to get close to you. You're supposed to stay back and hit him. And Borky swings down, after going into a rage, down against the Harpy that dare hurt his knocker.
Okay. That
25.
hits.
Damn.
Hold on.
12 plus 2.
What did you roll with that? Okay, that's a 17. Wow. That's 14 points of damage. Holy Hannah. All right.
And Borky goes for another swing. No, the only option for 18.
That hits.
And 16 plus 2.
Jeez.
Okay. Task, as you're sliced one side and then the other, you see Borky just start screaming and yelling, and he says words. He goes, he's saying something, you think, but he's so angry. He walks up, he swings up the axe on one side, slices off one of its wings clean off, and before it can even react to its wing being cut off, Borky swings his axe and just lobs off its head. And it just, its claws curl inward into its palm, and it just curls up completely and falls over dead on the ground. I need to roll a wisdom saving throw for the Harpies. Okay. That's... You're smart enough, and you're smart enough. All right, cool. It is now Digby. It's now your turn. The Harpy in front of you is very confused. Seems kind of like stunned at what happened, not being able to stab you right through the stomach.
I feel like they probably haven't run into many things like me.
No.
As I pull out my shovel, sorry, ma'am, I believe we're at an impasse, and I cast magic weapon on my shovel, which is a bonus action.
Okay,
so
can you click
I'll
the
take-
spell? Oh, perfect,
Yes.
you did. Awesome, thank you.
And so basically, it's just a +1 weapon, counts as magic.
Nice.
And for my first attack, I'll go ahead and swing it.
That hits.
And so this will be +3 because of my dueling and the +1 or plus. Hold on, is it +3 for dueling? Okay, yeah, no, it's +2 for dueling and +1 for the magic weapon. So that's 11 damage.
Nice. So you
And-
hit the lady in front of you.
And then I
That's 11,
Then I'll
alright.
swing again.
Okay. That hits. Oh wait, hold on. Yes, that still hits.
Okay. And +3 is 14.
14, not bad. You bring the shovel and you smack this lady over the head. It's like you guys hear a gonging noise as you watch as Digsby pulls the blade. It begins to glow with this sort of almost greenish, ethereal, divine presence to this radiance to it. You watch as Digsby actually swings the shovel. The divine radiance almost leaves a trail as he pulls back his weapon. And as you crack your shovel into the side of this thing's ribs, there's like an explosion, like fireworks, of this ethereal damage. And then you swing back again, and you hit her over the head like a whack-a-mole, and it comes erupting out. And you just hear ah! As you kind of like you hear a crack as her head now goes into her body in a way.
Ugh.
It's okay, you'll be in the earth soon.
That ends your turn.
Oh. Just pop it back out, it'll be fine.
Happens to
Panic.
me all the time. Turtle.
Oh. Am I not turning
Digsby
it
is turtly enough for this turtle club.
Oh my god. Panic, it is now your turn.
All right, I'm just checking some ranges here real quick before I do what I'm gonna do. Close my character sheet again like an idiot.
Wow.
Let's see.
Wow.
Let's see the range on this. Oh, good. Okay. Well, Panic's going to pull out his other instruments that he uses,
Okay.
the pipes of haunting to be exact.
Oh.
And he's gonna put them up to his mouth, and he's gonna be like, "This is the part where you run away." And he's gonna play the pipes of haunting.
All right. Is there a way to click
Give him a doodle.
that again? I can't remember if I input that.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. You are proficient with wind instruments.
Yep.
30-foot radius from yourself. So yeah, you hit all of them.
DC 15 wisdom saving throw for all of them.
Saving throw. All right. So that's 4 of them. Matriarch. That is a 13 plus 0, so that's a fail.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 17, so that's a pass. The one flying in the air here doesn't seem to be affected. This one here. That's a 7. That's a fail. This one is affected. I'm going to give them that mark to indicate that they are now frightened. And then this last one in the air, that's a fail as well. That's an 8. So they all already, some of them are looking really like maybe this isn't the best idea. Now you've convinced them. They are all mostly, except for the one that looks very brave, are all extremely terrified looking. That takes your action. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Yes, I am going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on Digsby.
Okay.
Everyone will falter if you die. That is Hellish Rebuke. That is not Healing Word.
Please don't burn me.
Oh no.
Level 1. There you go. 8 healing.
Back to full. Oh, thank you.
Alrighty.
Thank you, nice demon man.
Does that end your turn there, Panic?
Yeah. Panic's
Alright.
just wondering if he should take offense to that or not, since he's technically a devil man.
Mom, you must. God damn it, I'm sorry.
Yes. It is now your turn.
Which one of them called out was the matriarch?
This one in front of Digsby on the ground currently. Her head's been bashed in a little bit.
Yeah. Task will tell Taurus to subdue.
Okay.
Task will then point to her. Keep her alive. If she falls, the others will lose will.
So
I will throw a net. I will run up and throw a net on her.
Okay. Oh shoot! I forgot to input your stuff. I'm so sorry. That's what I forgot to do. Oh shoot. Hold on, let me grab it real quick. I knew I forgot something. There we go.
No worries.
There you go.
I hope you're enjoying the show tonight, Chad.
This one I have to dig out. Alright, net is in your items now. If you want to click it, you can.
I sure would. Here I go. Fuck.
That totally misses. In fact, she actually like backhands it away. It seems like they know kind of, she's like, not that again! And she
Oh, dude, fuck you, I'll do it again. 2 attacks.
Is that with that type of weapon though?
I have 2 base attack. 2.
Let me double check real quick, because that's a special item. It's a special
technically
weapon.
you throw a net, don't you?
Yeah, it's got specifics to it. Let me
Oh,
just
then I actually have to take a space back then, because if I'm throwing it, I can't be up next to her.
This whole battle's for the birds, guys.
Oh my god.
Let me find
So
the
bad.
net here.
Bird
Special
up.
weapons. A large or smaller creature hit by a net is restrained until it is free. A net has no effect on creatures that are formless or creatures that are huge or larger. It's dealing, okay. Strength check, then 5 slashing damage. Bonus. Alright, when you use an action, bonus action, or reaction to attack with the net, you can only make 1 attack regardless of the number of attacks you can normally make. So you can only use it once.
Alright, well, net's out, then I'll just pot shot her in the head with a fucking arrow.
I don't know if you can
I
do additional attack.
Fuck, I wish I knew that before throwing the
Yeah,
net.
it's okay. Well, for the sake of brevity, I will say yes to be nice, but I will double check on that for next time.
Okay. I'll just shoot her in the face.
Are any of these at a disadvantage?
Yeah, you're too close to her. You're at a disadvantage for this attack. Unless you want
Isn't
to.
she at a disadvantage because of the pipes of haunting?
No, they're afraid of me.
They're afraid of panic,
Oh, okay. Sorry. My bad. I remember all people's other abilities.
yeah.
Alright. And shoot.
Okay, that just hits.
Rad. So she
Rad.
took damage, so she's taking the Colossus layer
Yeah,
damage.
she's taking the
11
Colossus.
points of damage.
You shoot her, and the arrow goes right into her ribs. You hear a crack as it. You don't know what it hit, but it hit something. And she kind of like crumples a bit in front of you, Digsby, as she takes a shot to the side. That was I almost called Taurus task. Taurus is going to take the most direct path, and he is going to attack here. Where's your bonuses, buddy? Yeah, he hits. Okay, good. Where's the damage? I always forget how much damage is.
Get her, boy.
Come on, buddy. Okay, well, he can roll a 1. That's fine. 1 plus 3. 4 points of damage. All right, he grabs onto her ankle and does that thing that a dog does where it just starts shaking it, like, violently. And she's just... that ends Tara's turn. Greckles, it is now your turn.
Alrighty, so those who are in the air, I'm eyeballing this gal over here that just got spooked. She's in range. I'm gonna give her the old 1-2 double dart.
Okay.
Ooh, 26.
That hits.
Plus sneak.
Yes, because she did not see you.
Yeehaw, boys! Let's roll that big damage. Ooh, 7.
7.
So that's 16 points.
16 points of damage for her. That's still significant.
Is it? I'm sorry, I keep asking this. Is it the bonus action to do the second attack?
For you, yes.
Okay.
Because you don't have extra attack.
Okay.
So...
In that case, I'm going to use my bonus action to jump back into stealth. So pop out, shoot, pop back in. That's a 26 for stealth.
Yeah, no, she doesn't see you at all. You just like poke out Gopher, throw it, and you poke back and she goes, where'd he go? Like, not very smart. Because she rolled a 3. So,
nice.
Doesn't even notice you at all. That ends your turn?
Yep.
Okay. The matriarch is going to attempt to flee. She's going to use her full movement to take off into the air and dash. That gives Digsby and Taurus an attack of opportunity as your reaction, if you'd like.
Hold on.
Swung. Gong.
I know. Where are you going?
That hits.
Plus 3 is 11.
11. She goes to fly, and 2 things happened because Taurus rolled a natural 20. She tries to fly, and Taurus is like holding on to her leg, and she's like flapping her wings violently. Like, Digsby, have you ever been around a bird, Lanny, where like it flies and hits you in the face with its wing? You're kind of getting hit in the face with these giant wings, and as she's trying to fly away, Taurus is grabbing it, and you just swing, bada, bada, bada. You hit her head, and you literally knock her head. You've knocked it in, you knock it right out. And part of the spine flies across with the head as Taurus holds her in place, and you just upswing, and she's locked in place, and the head goes flying across the ground.
Oh, the wing stopped. Hey, your head's inside. Oh.
The other harpies seeing this, they are going to double dash. This one is just straight up gone. It's completely left the building. Yeah, they're straight up leaving. This one here, it's gonna move 80 feet. That one just disappears. This one can make it to the edge of the map.
Bye, ladies.
And then this one here is also absolutely like just taking so much. The 2 darts especially got its attention, and they're just going to run as well. It's gonna bring them up to there. Okay. It is now your turn, Borky, if you want to do anything. They appear to be leaving. They appear to be fleeing. If you guys want to pursue or not, up to you. But you currently have a dead matriarch on the ground. And actually, Greckles, I want you to make a perception check.
Heck yeah. Nat 20.
Nat 20. As you're like, let's chase them, you stop because you hear a voice behind you coming from the log.
Ah!
And you hear a tiny little voice go, is there someone outside?
Is it a male or a female voice?
You don't know.
Hi.
That ends for that. So Borky, it's your turn.
I could do anything I want, eh?
If you guys want to continue combat, you could just be like, we don't want to chase them, and then we could just end combat here if you'd like.
I don't want to chase them, really. There's no real need. We just killed their leader, so we should be fine.
The only thing I would want is just Tass to scream at them, let this be a message for the rest of your...
Digsby, any commitment to chasing them?
No.
Panic?
Nope.
Alright, we'll end combat then. As you hear the fluttering of wings, one of the harpies, like, you see them as they're flying, like, crashes into a tree and like steadies itself and flies away in a rush.
I'm just imagining a harpy trying to get out of a forest like a fly trying to get out of a house.
Yeah.
Smacking up against trees.
I apparently cut out and people saying.
Oh yeah, you did a
Oh
little
yeah,
bit.
you're still cutting out.
Oh, fuck's sake.
It's always Zito. I never
weird,
know
yeah.
why.
I don't. I have an old microphone and noise gate thing on Discord.
Mm.
Am I okay now?
Yeah.
I just want to task the scream. Let this be a message to the rest of your group.
You assume they hear it. They crash into things and fly away.
Yeah.
They are definitely spooked. The matriarch is currently just bleeding out on the ground.
Good. I'm taking the head.
Well,
All
we
right.
got corpses. Time to dig.
Before you
Speed.
dig, it's time to carve.
All right.
I'm digging. You can carve while I dig.
24.
24. You slice off their ears and you take a couple of their feathers. You get about 6 feathers that are decent, and 2 ears.
Borky goes up to the weapon that the matriarch was using. What
It
it
is
look
a
like?
very crude-looking spear.
Borky holds it aloft.
It's light. It's very light, actually. Like you understand now why the matriarch was using this weapon, because you can actually carry it.
Borky starts whistling. Borky really quickly cuts off one of the harpy's heads. Slams the spear into the ground, puts the harpy head on there. There.
Is anybody injured?
It'll be a nice grave marker.
Exactly, was what I was thinking, Digby.
I dig under the javelin.
Okay, I will say if you guys do want to harvest the heads, they're gonna go bad before you can get back to Alavas.
Oh, I don't want to take it back
Yeah.
to Alavast. If they come back, I'm just gonna hold it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, you best stay away because we have.
I will say, if you guys look through the matriarch and the other harpy as well. Which harpy was that? Oh, okay, it was that one. It means you get this item. All right, so on the harpy, the matriarch, you find a set of very gross studded leather armor. You get the spear as well. The spear is extremely lightweight. Like, it's incredibly lightweight. You also find a glass orb filled with swirling smoke on the matriarch's person, and then you also find on the other harpy, kind of part of their necklace, a old glass chess piece. It's a rook.
I'm way too distracted with voices and logs apparently. So
I'm trapped in here. Could you help me? That would be great.
Oh, okay. Just open it, cut it.
What? Oh, I can't. Oh, can I do that? That would be great if I could do that. I could really use some help, though, I think.
And as you turn around the end of the log, you see just a pair of little legs kicking out, kind of moving.
I'll try to yank without causing pain.
Okay.
Also, panic. I said that I was injured. Yeah.
Oh. All right. How badly?
I took a good chunk of damage.
Okay.
You got a boop on
All
his
right.
nose.
I pull out.
She came up and booped
I
his
pull out
nose.
my wand of healing.
Hold on. I walk over. How damaged are you?
I'm down by almost 20 HP.
Ooh.
Oh wait, I apologize. Jesus Christ, no, 15.
Okay. Yeah, you have it back.
Oh, sick.
I just boop you on the nose. Boop. Boop.
Dope.
As Digsby, as you boop task, Armsby boops yourself at the same time. Greckles, you guys currently see Greckles kind of halfway in this bush, like a farmer, getting a sheep, who's stuck in a bramble path, currently grabbing something and pulling.
All right, quit squirming around. I'm gonna get it.
Okay.
What the fuck?
I want you to roll a strength check for me.
7.
Okay.
It's a very gentle pull.
It's not. You rip off their leg.
Excuse me?
What?
I said explicitly I wouldn't pull hard because of that.
You do. You pull off their leg. You hear it like a sound, and you
it
currently
happens to
have
you
in
too.
your hand a leg.
Oh, that's okay. It's okay. You're doing great.
Oh my God, Grackles, that's disgusting. Borky's holding the spear with the head of the thing. That's gross, Grackles. Come on.
What if I just cut you? What if I just cut the wood around you? Would that work?
I guess.
All right, I'm going to very carefully just like etch the wood little by little.
You start to whittle this giant oak log with your little dagger. Like it's like trying to cut a cutting board. Oh.
So the leg just popped off. I didn't.
You didn't like rip it off. They're wearing pants, so you heard a pop, and the leg is currently limp now, not moving anymore. There's no blood, but they're still stuck inside.
Guys, can I get a little help with this?
Oh, for fuck's sake. What do I need to roll?
Strength.
Strength?
Greckles is just holding this leg, utterly confused.
Yeah, not so much better myself either.
You walk over and you grab the other leg.
It's a save or a regular?
Oh, just a regular strength check.
Oh, I rolled a save.
Oh, you rolled a save too. Whatever.
Oh, well, okay.
Too late.
We're committed to failure. No one got hurt. Well, maybe. We'll see. Greckles and Task. Task, you want to roll a strength check to help him?
I guess, sure. No, fuck it.
5.
Still
Okay.
5.
You grab the other leg and you pop it out. But between the two of you, grab the pants and you pull out a small little fellow. I will show them to you.
Oh.
Show them to us.
I gotta edit it so you guys can see him. Here you go.
Oh shit!
Oh,
fuck.
Now, I hate to be critical about your technique there, but if you could reinsert my legs, that would be great.
Oh, yeah.
That's a sentence I never thought I'd hear.
Greckles will just awkwardly try to like pop it back in the socket.
You do.
And then
It's pretty simple, actually.
Once completed, just the full 90-degree bow of just sweating embarrassment.
You broke your back. What are you doing?
Wait, is that what this thing says?
Yeah, you broke your back. What are you doing?
Greckles gets right back up. I'm gonna go check on the other guys. It just
Okay.
awkwardly speed walks away to make sure.
Task is still gonna stand right there next to him, just like, was I given a name when asked for the information of a
No.
wandering construct?
No information whatsoever. In fact, they follow Greckles to Borky, where Borky has the head on the pike. This construct just skips over to it and looks up to the head and goes,
Anyway, as I was saying before you got very rude, I would like to preach to you more about Oriara. Anyway, they're very important. He pulls out like this book and just begins to like recite.
Panic, Greckles, what's happening
I
right now?
don't know, Borky. I don't know.
Digsby looks up from his hole. Oh, hello. My name's Digsby. It's
I
short
just-
for Diggs, but my mates call me Diggs.
Oh, you have a name. That's wonderful. I don't have a name.
Are you from Alavast in any way?
Oh, yes,
What,
the
wait.
city. I am from there, yes.
What? Wait, hold on. So you don't have a name, but you... Wait, was you in that? Borky points at the log.
Yes.
How'd you end up in there?
Well, I was preaching these lovely ladies about Oriara, and they got right guffed about it, and so they began to attack me. And you know, I like to be a friendly fellow, but they were just being so rude that I just
They
got
did
inside.
seem quite finicky.
Right?
Uh,
I mean, how awful.
Borky,
They
what-
tried to murder me. Anyway, I got inside the log and they just kept attacking it. And eventually, I don't know, the world started spinning and I don't know what happened after that. Oh, and then I met like a nice bird. I met a nice bird. He points to you, Greckles. Except he broke my legs. And that one broke my legs too. That's okay.
Guys, come on.
It was an
man.
accident, Borky. Just.
Well, so you was in the log and now you're here. And you don't have a name?
Well, I am designated as construct number 4.
No, your name is Log. I like it.
I like that too. My name is Log. They turn to you, Digsby, and they go, I have a name now too. And there's like little jazz hands.
That's great. My name's Digsby.
Hello, Digsby. And they just wave at you.
Hello, Log.
Task like pats Log now on the shoulder, like, if you wouldn't mind,
Touching me makes me uncomfortable. Don't do that, please.
But Log, so you out here preaching about Oriara, right?
I think he was going to say something to me.
Oh, was he? I completely missed
Yeah.
it. Sorry, Zeno.
Log, I guess that's what we're calling you now, but are you okay with me also calling you Construct 4? Because it actually has something to do with back at Alavast.
They're like, they kind of like tilt their head side to side. Well, you know, that was my name back in the city that Artemis gave me. And that guy was he was such, you know what? I can't believe I'm going to say it. And you got to forgive me now, but he was not nice.
Mm-hmm. Oh. No.
What made you decide to leave the city? Was him behind?
Oh, no, he threw me out.
Threw you out? Why did he throw you out?
Because he said I was getting too smart for my own good. Isn't that horrible?
Oh, that is horrible. Thinks of Steve, thinks of Steve, thinks of Steve.
So you want to spread the word of this god? Is that only your intention, or is there anything more you'd like to do?
No, I just want people like Oriara, like I like Oriara, and like Artemis didn't like Oriara, which is why he wasn't very nice.
Borky whispers to Panic real fast. Panic, was Artemis that one guy who died?
Yes.
Borky just nods. Which one?
Old guy.
Does Oriara ever say anything to you in your mind?
Well, gosh, he just sits down, like, he, like, goes, like, full on, like, L-shaped, like, sits down on the grass with his legs out. Well, that's a big question there, sir. Well, more or less is that I was a messenger for Artemis, that guy who's mean. And one day I'm sending messages and I get one from someone I don't know. And it's like, what is this? And they said their name was Oriara, and they asked me what I wanted to do. And I didn't have an answer. So they told me to maybe talk about them a bit to help them out. So I did that. But Artemis, he was so busy with Mike Crank. Artemis was just like, what are you talking about? You're just a messenger. You're not supposed to do that. What are you talking about? And then I asked him about the book that he had and like where we actually came from. And he got really, really, really mad. He said something about me becoming sentence or something. And then he threw me out through the sewers. And I've been wandering ever since.
Greckles taps Task on the shoulder. What were we supposed to do with him again?
Only just to document his intentions.
Right.
Well,
As you guys are talking, a butterfly that was pestering Panic lands on his face. He goes,
Hi there. Would you like to hear about Oriara?
Log,
Yes.
you might be able to go back into the city. Artemis isn't really there anymore.
Oh no, is he looking for me?
he's dead.
No, he's dead.
Hooray!
he
He
died
lifts up
pretty-
his arms.
That was easy.
Do you know the definition of irony?
Oh,
Log?
I know that iron is a metal that may have been used in my construction.
Also, Mike Crank killed him because Mike Crank was actually a gnome soul. It was a whole hell of a thing. Anyways, he was paced by the time we got
Did
there.
Mike Crank get sentient after I did?
No, he was possessed by like a gnome.
Did
Oh.
Oriara ever say to you that you would have brothers or sisters or others like you to gain sentience?
They mentioned something about lots and lots of friends.
Task looks over to Greckles one last time. Should we at least let him know about the others?
Yeah, that might be a good idea. It's
Very well.
It's probably not the best thing in the world to have him just running around by himself.
If you return back to Alavast, Log, you might find that a lot of other constructs itself are actually walking around with sentience as well.
Are they? I thought I was the only one.
No, one of them actually lives across from where we live. He's a horseshoer? Metalsmith?
Yeah,
Yep.
No, he's secretly my best friend. He just doesn't know.
Oh, horses are those giant dogs with long faces.
Yes.
And long legs.
Borky just contemplates.
They're
Shit.
just so long. That's just horrifying, but that's
Hey,
okay. The
why-
natural world is
why-
mysterious.
Hey,
Why would I-
group huddle.
Yes.
Group huddle.
Okay, group huddle.
Is-
Wait, hold on. Is Diggsby invited to the huddle?
Yes.
Sure.
Diggsby, you're invited to the huddle.
You're,
Come on
you're
over.
patting down the hole. Your
Oh,
beautiful
boy.
hole.
How awkward is the shuffle into
I
the group,
meander
do you
over.
think?
I imagine like waddle side to side.
and then my neck stretches out as I get closer. Hello.
Oh!
Oh.
Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
So, is it really a good idea to send Log back to Alavest? I mean, like, there's been a whole lot of weird stuff going on with the constructs and stuff. You know, with them not rebuilding the Night Trink statue in town hall, and
Yeah.
is missing. I don't know. It feels like something weird is going on.
He seems like a nice
Good
child.
I know, but
Thank you so much. He's part of the huddle.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, I saw you talking and I got real curious.
Quick question there, Log.
Mhm.
If you was us, what would you do now that we've met you?
There's like a moment where you see the one here in his head trying to process, like Siri, who's just listened to someone with a thick accent, figuring out what they said.
Just ask Siri to divide by 0, Taka.
Well, gosh, I'm not made of flesh, so that makes it a little tricky. Gosh, if I were you, I was giant, green, and had really big teeth and smelled really
I
good.
I do. I take bubble baths.
That
And
sounds
I
nice.
met me. What would I do? I would.
probably tell them about Oriara.
Yeah! And he sits down.
Guys, let me tell you about Oriara real fast here,
Let me
guys.
go. It's such a good story. And he like
No,
lays
I-
out his book on the ground.
Well, while he's doing that, I'm gonna go over to that
Diggsby-
orb and that
Diggsby said-
chess piece.
Diggsby
Okay.
sits cross-legged. He's interested.
Okay, I'll give you the short version because you appear to be in a hurry, and I can appreciate that. So a long time ago, the dwarven god of the forge, Gromuth, and the goddess of beauty, Livracia, were having a big old fight. And he like lifts up his book like story time and shows like an illustration of like a crude cartoon version of a dwarf and like a crude version of a beautiful woman.
Did
Pretty
he
much
draw
throwing-
this?
You don't know. You can ask him.
Did you draw this?
Yes.
Insight check, please.
Sure, go ahead.
8?
Yeah, I guess he drew it, I guess.
That's fantastic.
You're very
Thank you.
That's very expressive line.
Oh, Livracia would be proud of me. Speaking of which, they fought a whole lot because there was this newfangled thing called craft. And the humans were getting really, really good at it. And same with the elves and the dwarves. And Livracia was like, jewelry should be in my domain because I cover beauty. And Gromuth was like, no, jewelry you have to make in the forge, so it should be my domain. And so they fought and they fought and they fought. And you just keep flipping through pages of like cartoon, like almost like Captain Underpants style fighting battles. Two gods fighting until one day they decided to make a new god. And he flips the page and you see this really like idolized drawing of this clockwork woman with this giant elaborate headpiece and these different segments. She doesn't have legs. She's got kind of like sort of like gyroid points at the bottom. And like segments aren't even like fully attached to each other, just kind of hovering in place in some ways. And so they made Oriara, and she was kind of just a small god for a little bit. She dealt with jewelry and clocks and all kinds of stuff like that. But then one day another god died, and she absorbed part of them, and now she masters time.
Oh.
Does that make sense, or was that too fast?
What does she do with the time?
She makes it, well, work.
Oh.
What time is it?
Oh, right now it's about 10:16.
Damn, that's good time.
if you don't mind my asking, where have you seen any other people besides from the Harpies you've encountered? Like, are there other people around here?
No. I met 2 people in their house, but they locked the door, which most people do, but that's okay.
When was the last time you actually interacted with another humanoid, apart from us?
Oh, well, there were these groups of people, and they were taking giant trebuchets going down south, and I said hello to them. There was this bird man who had a nice helmet. His name was Remy, and then there was an orc kind of guy, and he was nice, and I don't know, they didn't really want to listen to me. They seemed really busy.
Borky, like, punches Greckles on the shoulders lightly. Hey! It's your boy!
Oh, it's my boy.
It's your boy! I don't understand.
I know you don't need to.
Okay.
Task will show Log the map and point out to him which direction he needs to go if he ever wants to go back to Alavast. You've actually been walking around Alavast this whole time. This is the way to get back.
He you hear a click, almost like a camera click. You assume he's blinking, maybe.
Okay, I'll remember that. Thank you.
Where will you be patrolling now? Like, where do you think you'll go from here?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
He kind of kicks a little rock on the ground and it bounces.
Maybe that way. Well, maybe not that way. That's where the scary birds went. Maybe that way. Maybe back home. I mean, I haven't been back home, and after Artemis threw me out, I don't really have feelings, but if I had feelings, I think he hurt them pretty badly.
Well, how about this? Why don't you come with us for a little while?
Ooh.
Group huddle.
You can have your own huddle. I'm all on board for this one. Borky wanders over to the huddle. Hey, Log, can you wait right here? We have to have a huddle. It's team only.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry for interrupting the last one. I thought that was a fun thing.
Oh, it's okay. I get confused too.
I'll sit on the log.
And he walks over and just jumps up and sits on the log.
Heads together again. All right. So, do we want to take him with
No.
us?
I
dig it.
I'm with Task. This may not be a good idea.
Okay. Actually, all in favor of bringing him with us, raise your hand. Borky raises his hand.
Panic raises his hand.
Digsby raises his.
Panic grabs Armsby and raises him as well.
Armsby gets offended and pulls his hand from you, Panic. Hey.
Well, 4-2. Looks like we're going with it.
All right. Well, thank you all for destroying any kind of subterfuge we would have had walking into unknown.
Yeah, I'm with Task on that one. I like this kid. Trust me, I like him. But quiet though.
He's a civ. Why are we bringing a civ along on an adventure? This is a dumb idea.
Borky leans back. Log, what can you do?
I can heal, but honestly, as much as I appreciate you wanting me to come along, I kind of just want to wander. I could wander around where you're going, and maybe we'll run into each other in your adventures, but...
All right. That's okay then. Is that fine for you guys?
Fair enough.
I know I'm pretty loud, and I get a little antsy, and you guys have to do this thing called slep, and it seems like such a bore. So,
Slep. I like slep too, don't worry. I kind of haven't had it in the...
Gotta get 10 hours of sleep every night.
10? Jesus, I only get 4 to 6.
Okay, well, he hops off the log. Oh, yeah.
Log, will you be able to at least protect yourself?
Oh gosh, I'm fine.
If he's been wandering around this long, then I'm sure he has some kind of defense capabilities.
I've killed things that should have died, so it's okay.
Wait, what?
It had it come.
Wait, what?
What?
I killed this thing that was like a lion, but it wasn't a lion. It had a human's face. It was very awkward.
I'm gonna roll an insight on that.
Yeah.
What do I roll for that?
Roll 2 rolls. Roll an insight and roll a knowledge arcana.
I'm gonna do that as
Was
well.
it a slap?
Oh, damn it.
Oh,
Okay, so I rolled
22.
nat 20 on our bad on insight.
All right, let me roll insight.
That's a 15 on insight.
11 on
and
insight.
16 on knowledge arcana.
Okay. Oh, Digsby, okay.
19 and Arcana, you said?
Yeah, 12. Okay. The moment you hear the descriptor, Greckles, that's a fucking manticore.
Oh!
Jesus Christ!
And
Oh.
as you hear this, Panic, you specifically, you know it's a manticore, and you know he's not lying.
Are you sure you don't want to keep him around?
It was really awkward because I'm like, hey, do you want to hear about Oriar? And he was like, I'm going to eat you. And I'm like, I would appreciate it if you don't do that, sir. But he was very persistent.
Task huddle.
Task, hold on, before we do, Log, can you do me one quick favor? I'd like to be interested in seeing something.
Okay.
Do you see that log over there that you were rolling in?
Mm-hmm.
Can you show us how you killed the manticore on that log?
The thing with the lion and the head. Greckles is a little panicked.
With the eyes of flame and the teeth of steel on human flesh it feasts?
Oh my god.
Borky just sits down on the log and puts his feet up.
Oh my god!
Do not get away from that!
What? No, Borky's on a different...
Okay,
What?
okay.
Wait.
Oh my god!
Wait, Bonnie, I swear to God, if you made an abyss us right now, I will scream.
Wait, what?
Never mind, I said nothing.
Okay.
Oh, God.
What can he do?
Hopefully Eladi killed a fucking manticore.
What can he do?
Level 18 cleric.
God, you can't dig holes.
Okay. Okay. How long does this take? Okay, he will do. Oh no, it takes a minute. Shit. Okay.
Wait.
Can you dismiss it though? That's the question. Oh no, it stays. Okay. You watch as this little tiny robot construct stands and he like shoos you guys away. He goes, okay, move out of the way. Get out of the way. And he fucking summons a celestial.
What? Oh.
What?
A giant gyroid celestial with arcane metal wings just appears out of sheer light from the sky and lands on the ground and kneels before Log.
Was I right again? Is he a level 18 cleric?
It's high level.
Hello, my name's Digsby. It's short for Digsbert.
You hear like a mechanical grinding, yet somehow pleasant sounding, as the gears all shift and turn in perfect gyroid bounce. It's almost like a top sort of spinning in place, kind of a strange, almost abstract body. It looks like an abstract art piece, like an abstract kinetic sculpture.
This motherfucker just summoned Alexander.
Task.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna have a little whisper. A little whisper.
Yeah, we're gonna have a
So
little.
I'm
whisper.
having a good time, and the blog just starts talking to it.
Yeah.
I found more followers of the faith, and the gyro just turns and shifts and looks back to Log, and they really like the story. How's Ariara doing? And you just hear more mechanical grinding. Well, that's good.
Task, that actually might be a good idea. This ain't no sieve.
No, it's not. We need. It sucks that we have to. I would like to keep him along, but at the same time, like, he looks back at him. He kind of dawdles around too much that it might be a burden, but he is a high priority target we should bring back.
I will say what he was indicating is that he could just wander around while you guys are traveling, and you might run into him as you guys are traveling. So he would be kind of, he'd be kind of like traveling separately, and you might run into him in certain moments, essentially, kind of like.
But. What? No, Task. What if we convinced him that we could take him along with us and he could preach to people? Wink.
I suppose, but we have to at least get him to promise he can at least come back to Alavas with us.
That's fair.
All right. Log?
Yes.
We've come to this sort of agreement, and we wouldn't mind if you wanted to tag along. I know that you feel that, like, our ability to needing sleep is a little bit of an inconvenience. However, would it not be more interesting for you to come along with us? And if we find other people, you can also enlighten them about Oriara?
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, Christ, here I go. 14.
Okay. It's tempting, I'm not gonna lie. But I just saw like 5 butterflies over here, and that's got my name on it. So you know what? You head on ahead, and I'll catch up with you, okay?
That sounds good. Actually, if you see us again, could you not document the map so you could be able to find your way back to Alavas?
Oh, I have that in my this, and he points to his head. What you showed me, I put it in here.
fantastic.
Okay, bye.
And he just starts to walk away. This giant gyrating celestial follows behind him, making this unearthly, ungodly noise.
Bye-bye, small child.
Bye. I'm older than you. Well, no, I'm not. I'm 2, but that's okay.
Bye.
Goodbye.
He just like walks into a bush and gets stuck, and then like the giant celestial picks him up and like throws him over the bush. And he turns around and goes, "Thank you," and just keeps walking. And
What an
disappears out of
interesting
sight.
child.
Well, we just earned a good source of money, and if we bring him back to Alavet, I think we're gonna make total bank.
What's that? Panic was right.
Task kicks him in the shin.
Ow, my shin!
Oh my god, why would you do that to his shit, you
We
monster?
have a mission to continue on. I'd rather let's go instead of getting caught by harpies again.
Okay, that's fair. Borky shoves the spear in with the harpy head down by the hole. All right, let's get moving.
All right.
But first, before we get moving, I am going to ritual cast, or while we're moving, I guess, I'm going to ritual cast Identify on both that globe and that chess piece.
Oh god, I forgot completely about those after the
globe.
Jesus boy.
You check them, no magic. They appear to be kind of just trinkets that the harpies probably found in their ventures.
Stuff we could probably sell.
Yeah, it could be worth AC if it's got historical value to it. So
Put them in the bag.
Yeah.
toss those
Oh
in the
wait,
bag.
how much room is left in the bag?
Small stuff I'll be more lenient, but big giant things it's gonna be kind of tricky.
Right, no more gongs.
Yeah, no more
We
giant
got-
gongs. Honestly,
I think we maxed out with 2 kitty whipping corpses.
yeah.
We don't have anything that huge as of yet.
Yet.
So you guys press on forward.
Yes. Follow the compass.
All right, so you follow the compass. Eventually, this doesn't require anything. You guys actually make your pathway probably where the harpies used to hang out. Now completely vacant. You guys, if you want to, you can do an investigation check if you'd like.
Sure. Let's do it.
Should we
It's kinda
update?
like-
Should we update the map?
I did update the map. I've been updating it as we find landmarks.
Oh wow.
Another 9. That's my third
That's a
9 of the night.
Time.
Fuck!
Wow.
Time to investigate.
God damn it!
Nat 20.
Oh,
It's time to investigate.
Sherlock Bork.
Borky gets down to all fours and starts sniffing.
You do sniff, and you find a lump of something.
Oh.
Taka,
I found a lump of something.
I'd like to point out real quick. Between 2 sessions, you've rolled 2 natural 20s on a stat you have a negative in.
Yes.
You find
yes.
it's like a black, hard, almost kind of waxy, rubbery ball of something. It's like a big lump of something.
Borky just holds it up with one hand from like a hill. All right, Panic, what is this? Cast your magics on it, please.
I'll ritual cast Identify on it again, and it takes 10 minutes.
Okay, you guys sit there for about 10 minutes. Have a bit of a snack break, drink some water from your guys' water skins.
Yep.
And you have no idea. It's something natural, but you have no idea what it is.
Is it
It
organic?
appears to be organic of some kind.
Survey says, I don't know.
Could any intelligence check possibly? Nah, if it's
Actually-
a lump.
I could do something, but is it really worth it? Yeah, fuck it. I'll get more magic back tomorrow. What exactly is this thing again? Like
It's like a lump. It's like a shoe-sized lump of something.
a shoe-sized lump of something?
Yeah.
Hey, what color is
It's
it?
like it's kind of like a dead leaf brown, like kind of black into brown.
Does it have a smell?
A little bit. It stinks a little bit,
S-
but not
I-
like really badly. It's not like a cow patty or anything like that.
So Identify didn't give me any indication.
Magic. No magic.
Mm.
Is this poop?
It would probably smell worse if it was.
Unless it's
Probably.
old.
Borky gestures at Tigsby. Mm-hmm. I don't know what to do.
All right.
It's a
All right.
thing,
All
is
right.
it?
Let me do this. just to sate your intellectual appetites or whatever. Panic kneels down onto the ground. He puts his hand on the grass, and some glowing green energy emits from his palm. And I cast Speak with Plants.
Okay. There is a tree. I have to make a tree voice now.
Tree voice.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello, my name's Digsby. It's short for Diggs, but my mates
Sad-
call me Diggs.
Sadly, only Panic can hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
But the tree knows now, so that's good.
I grabbed the lump. Do you know what this is?
Hell if I know.
Thanks.
What's
Dude.
What's it
Dude.
saying, Panic?
Dude, I'm a tree. I don't move. I don't have eyes. I don't even see what you're showing me, man. Like, I mean, I get it, you know, trees are all wise and shit, but I don't know, I can't see it.
What a sassy ass tree.
What's it saying, Panic?
It's saying it doesn't know. So congratulations, you have a lump. Well,
and back it goes. I'll just put lump.
Yeah,
in
go
the
ahead.
bag.
Forky,
Lump.
how do you end up with the weirdest things in our adventures?
I tell you right now. I tell you right now, Greckles, I don't know, but it will kill me one day.
Greco solemnly nods slowly.
I'm going to question the plants around us if there has been any activity aside from a small construct boy.
Okay. What there's some flowers.
Yeah, it says I can ask them questions and they can give me answers about the events of the past day or so, getting information about creatures that have passed through, weather, and other unusual circumstances.
Okay. You find like a daisy on the ground.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Some salty plants.
How's it going?
It's going all right. Anything unusual happening besides us and maybe like a little robot boy?
Well, you know, I got my seeds planted before winter. It's on its way. I can feel it in my petals.
I feel that.
Yeah, no, it's rough. It's gonna be a rough one. Beyond that, I mean, the birds that took over the tree over there. They've been, you know, squawking, doing the regular things. Beyond that, windy occasionally. Sucks. That's okay. Carries the pollen. You know what I'm saying?
Areas around.
Right me pedals.
So areas around here is pretty safe for the most part then.
Yeah, though sometimes I can feel the vibrations of the updraft valley a little bit. If you don't know what that is.
No, I don't. What's that?
Okay, listen to me, bud. If you go in, I don't have eyes. I can't see. Look, if you go in a certain direction, if you hear the sound of rushing wind, okay, sometimes you can feel it just on the ground. There's this place called the Updraft Valley. Assumedly, there's an updraft. There's also a valley. That might be crazy.
Damn, that's some crazy shit, man.
Damn.
Well, that's all I got for right now. Keep it up, buddy.
You didn't give me anything. I gave you all the information.
I trickle a little water on top of him.
Oh, hell yeah.
Keep it up, buddy. I believe in you.
Okay, that's it. That sequence of events.
We're all watching this as he's talking to himself to a fucking flower.
And Panic looks up from the dandelion and is just like, apparently there's a place called the Windswept Valley. Some weird stuff might be going on there.
That's called
Weird
The
stuff.
updraft.
He said
Valley.
updraft.
No,
Valley.
yeah, I caught it right as I said it. The Updraft Valley?
So what are you, a druid now?
No.
Task hands Panic the map. Right.
Okay. Where exactly did he say?
It sounds like it's as you kind of hear. It sounds like it'd be somewhere over here.
All right, hang on. Let me
Further to
minimize,
the
let me minimize
west.
this. And
How do you erase with this thing again?
You have to go to your pointer, your select and move, and you have to like click and drag a box over, and then you can press delete to delete what you've moved.
Ah, there we go. Okay, yeah, because that was just a mistake.
Mhm.
all right, so further to the west.
Yeah, looks like it's straight west.
further to the west, so somewhere.
So where should we go, guys?
Well, Task, what's the compass say?
Yeah, what does it say?
It's still saying northwest.
Oh, that's gray. Hang on.
It is pointing northwest. We've been heading north. We've been heading west most of this time. It's time to start moving north.
I guess off we go then.
I will. I will draw on the map where exactly I'd like us to turn. Oh, it's right there. I guess we're going that way to Updraft Valley.
Okay.
Hooray! I think. Digsby, we're done with digging holes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, there'll be more. There'll be more. And by the way, can I?
What we're walking there real fast because Borky would like to talk to Digsby real fast. It's very, very important. Borky talks
Okay.
to Digsby.
Hmm.
So like they're kind of hovering back a little bit.
Oh, Digsby, how long have you been a turtle?
My whole life, basically.
Felt like that for me too. See, I was turned into a turtle recently, and
Oh, looks like you
No,
got better. I mean, you're still green.
yeah, it's true. That's true, Digsby. But I gotta say, do you always have this insatiable love for lettuce? Does it ever go away, or is it forever?
I do like plants. Plants is nice. I also like cheese. I like bread.
Oh my god, I like cheese too. I like bread too. Do you know it makes you fat?
I wouldn't really know. Never been.
Holy shit. But anyways, it's just, I'm gonna explain it. I must get a cure for my turtleism.
Borky rubs his chin and walks away.
As you guys walk over a hill, you now see in front of you like a sheer rock face, almost like the earth was cracked and pushed up. And you hear screeching and howling of wind. And you guys approach.
Carefully.
Carefully, yeah.
You guys carefully approach, and as the sound gets louder and louder and louder, you now see this massive, almost 60-foot wide, like giant crevice in the earth. And it's currently gushing out air, which is coming up in droves. You see bits of log and plant being tossed into the air, almost like a geyser of wind.
It's a heck of a hole. Wonder who dug it.
God?
Not sure if it was dug, if not exploded outward.
So that wind's coming from the ground. But wind is in the sky. This doesn't make a lick of sense.
Let's see. Roll investigation.
This would be knowledge nature, actually.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let's give it a whirl. Nope.
8.
Jack
Yep.
shit. Not my forte.
Here we go.
8.
This is 8.
Oh, 18, okay. Your whole knowledge will prove useful.
13!
Digsby, as you kind of walk up and down, sort of, not too close to get blasted away by the air, but you kind of walk up and down. You scientifically managed to figure out that there's probably some sort of wind tunnel down there, and this is currently an exit point for a wind tunnel. And that's why the air is so forceful here. It could be that there was an earthquake that shifted and caused this to happen. There's a lot of things. Taking kind of a whiff of the air, it doesn't appear to be poisonous. It's not like a gas of any type. It appears to be fresh air. And it's currently, as you look up, you see a lot of birds, like small birds, not harpies or anything, like just kind of coasting on the updraft comfortably. And you do notice that the compass at the moment is pointing in that direction.
It's basically what you said. Something shifted here, and there's some wind going through a tunnel down there, and it what blows up this hole. And now the wind's carving out all the dirt. Like a giant shovel that's invisible.
Oh.
Does the compass glow any differently? Like kind of pointing it towards the tunnel?
No, it's just pointing forward.
Well, it's not on our road map, but we are here in uncharted territory. Then we want to dig up or just look around for I don't know, scavenging sake. Now would be a good place to look.
I'm gonna do something while you guys are doing the investigation thing. I'm going to ritual cast detect magic.
Okay. You detect magic. Don't detect any magic. Just a natural occurrence.
How long is this chasm?
It stretches just from like as far as you can see. It goes around this giant rock face. So wherever the rock face is jutting out from the earth, you have this big gap, and then the air is just rushing out. It's a really wretched sound, to be honest, but it's kind of a cool sort of phenomenon in a way.
And how far across is it?
It's about 60 feet across from where you guys are standing to the sheer rock cliff on the other side.
Greckles is gonna pick up a rock
Okay.
and throw it across the chasm and watch what the wind does with it.
You grab the rock and you throw it into the wind, and it doesn't fall. It actually gets shot up and goes right up into the air, and it actually falls towards your guys' side and just clink, 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 lands near a tree.
Ooh, that's strong.
Damn. Task, which way is it telling us to go? Up or down?
It's telling us to keep going forward. If we're doing this, if we're gonna stick around here, this is just on our own time.
How?
You could go around. There might be an option to go around.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's not
How far
endless,
down?
but
How far down does the face?
you look down, you don't see a bottom.
Oh wow. So both left and right, you just don't see an end to it.
Like the actual the depth of it, you don't see a bottom. The length of it, you don't see currently, but there's a few corners you might be able to go around and just see.
If only we had a kite.
I'd look at your inventory. You might actually have something there that might help you. That's
60
my
feet.
that's my Navi
Listen.
advice thing. Hey, listen.
Maybe we should use the lump.
Yes, use the lump. 60 feet across.
Quick lump, do something. Borky holds it aloft.
All right. Well, okay, Taka, you're gonna have to help us out because you're carrying all the shit. So.
That's true. All right. Why don't you?
We do have that tent.
You think we could makeshift some kind of kite or glider?
Flotation device of some sort. I don't know. I'm not the science guy.
Babu. Out of character real fast. Okay, what should we do, guys?
I'm thinking because here's the thing: if there's some way we could get one person across, we could get a rope across. And I don't know, we could possibly cross over it, but God, the winds are so strong.
Like, how high up is this cliff face?
The cliff face is about maybe about 40, 50 feet.
So it's just a 40, 50 feet.
I'd say more around 40 feet. It's kind of jagged, so
Trying to see if there's anything in my kit. No.
And we got the giant sandals, the giant gong.
Greckles pulls out his very beautiful fan that once belonged to Yukiko and just slowly starts to ponder.
What if... Boys, I'm gonna try something.
Have at it.
I'm going to whip out the Tengu fan of wind.
Okay.
And just send a gale right across. Let me click on that.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. How do you roll a save for a force of nature? I don't think it's
Good
gonna beat
question.
it. That's not gonna beat it. It's just too big. It's a massive wall of wind. And you shoot the wind and you do notice a bit of kind of a disturbance, but it goes right back to gushing out. It doesn't really do anything.
Oof.
And as you kind of get closer to check, your hat gets blown off the back of your head and kind of lands on the ground.
Ah.
If this has
Put it back on.
if this has the capacity to just like make us fly across, you have that grappling hook.
Well,
Yeah, there's no telling what direction it's gonna send us.
That's
Or how high.
That's the fun of it, right?
Digsby?
Ormsby, I have him kind of crawl off. I mean, if you ties that grappling hook rope to the end of him, we could try and send him across.
Does like a peace sign. Like thumbs up. Yeah.
Well, it's a little unorthodox, but I don't know what else to try. Grickles will start to pull out the rope and grappling hook.
Okay.
All right, now you be safe over there as like they start tying the rope to the end of him, and make sure that you come back safe, okay?
They do another thumbs up.
If nothing else, Digsby, we can pull him back in.
It's true.
All right, so Borky, we need you as the anchor.
Got it. Got it.
Digsby, you behind him.
Okie dokie.
Hold on to me very tightly.
Actually, is it possible? And I know this is gonna sound super stupid. Can I fire Armsby?
He's probably too dense.
He is the size of my arm, but.
Yeah, I'd say
Actually,
he's pretty big.
could
Because you're very tall.
I wanted to
him
go with
as
the
a
Looney Tunes. Sorry, I just
No,
wanted to
that's that's what actually I was about to say is have Borky just chuck it and then we set our anchor.
Do we strap him to a spear? One of my spears? Not lightning spear, but like the
You
non-electric
could probably just
one.
hawk him and it'd be fine.
Yeah, like the
Alright,
wind.
just do that.
We're
Alright.
counting on the wind to carry.
Yeah. So we're gonna go from biggest to smallest with biggest in the back as an anchor. I guess we'll just chuck poor old Armsby across and see what happens.
Okay. I will say this to give you guys a sense. I'm gonna draw on your map. I'm so sorry. To give you guys a sense, this is the cliff on the other side. You guys are here, and this is the giant chasm of wind, which is currently gushing out.
I'm not seeing any pings or anything.
I'm
Okay.
currently drawing it on the map.
All right, so I guess we'll just toss Digsby and see where he goes from here.
Armsby.
Armsby. Let's not throw the whole
Bye,
train.
Don't get me wrong. I could probably Gamera up in my shell and be okay. But
I mean, that'd be awesome, but yeah, sorry about that, Armsby.
If you don't Gamera into a fight, I don't know what you're doing. Nick.
All right.
All right, so you attach rope to Armsby. Do you attach the grappling hook end to Diggs?
yeah,
Armsby?
I imagine he's holding on to the grappling hook side so that he can hook it on something when he gets up there.
All right, he's holding on to it then.
All right.
All right, Borky, show us what you can do.
Hey, the one, and a two, and a Armsby, go for it.
Roll a.
Yeah,
Nat
20.
20!
Yeah!
How long is your rope? How long is the rope on the grappling hook? Do you know?
Oh lordy, I don't know off the top of my head.
Because it's. I don't think it comes with rope. I think it's the rope that you already have, and it was in a pack, wasn't it?
Yes.
Usually 40 feet of rope. Let me check here.
I wasn't sure if it was 40 or 60.
Let's see. If it's 40, then you guys are good to go. If it's a little bit less, you might have to do a little bit of rock climbing. That's okay. Where is items? I'm going to find out.
I believe it's 50 feet.
50 feet, yeah.
Cool.
You guys are good to go. Borky, you Olympic man style throw Armsby, and he does like a full point, like he's like a spear of hands, and a single tear falls down your cheek, Digsby, as you watch your arm fly, soaring majestically, and then begin to spin in the wind, doing flips and starts to kind of barrel roll out of control. But then you hear a clunk as it lands on the other side. And you can kind of feel it on your end through your soul as Armsby, sorry, I'm gonna get them confused every time.
Oh, yeah.
Armsby has now made you guys a rope.
It's safe.
As you guys all hold the rope, it does get engulfed with the wind and is kind of blown up like a clothesline. So it's not completely taut, but it's attached.
Okay, so I'm gonna stay behind. Right now, you'll pull me up at the end.
Well, actually,
But-
I'm down in arm. You're probably gonna have to pull me up.
Oh, shoot, that's true. All right. Okay, that's it. All right. Task, you go first.
I hate you.
I mean, I had to go at some point, Task.
What do I roll?
Come on.
This will be an athletics check.
Oh, good. My worst stat. Oh boy, here I go athleticsing again. A 20.
20, not bad. You you climb. You get about halfway and you look down and you see just the bottomless pit of death as wind is just gushing around. Your ears are flipped completely up. your quiver, like some of your arrows start to blow out, but you manage to grab them and shove them back into your quiver. You are actually like straight up just being pushed up, holding on the opposite way on this rope. Instead of being like hanging on like from the bottom, you're actually being blown from the top. So you're actually kind of like climbing on it on top. That's how intense this wind is. And you are just shakily climbing up, and eventually you reach where Armsby is, and you manage to kind of just shakily climb up. The wind itself just chills you right to the bone.
What, we're gonna have to do this again for Tarisk. You guys know that, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
Borky's Borky's pretty much gonna carry Tarisk with one arm and do this one arm.
Well, you've got the strength for it.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Well, I'll aid Armsby in the
Just keeping it stable.
Yeah, keeping it stable.
All right, you grab onto the other side of the rope, and Armsby is like kind of holding it up as well. So there's two of you on the other side. It's in the ground though. Like the grappling hook is like attached to a rock.
But if something goes wrong, it's better to have someone with an able.
Yeah, no, it's a good idea. All right, who's next?
All right, Mr. Birdman, it's your
Yeah,
turn.
I figured it would be.
Why doesn't you just spread your wings like them's up there?
Greco slouches his arms down. It gives the flat eye glare, and just points to his back.
You got a shell too.
He just blinks vacantly.
Okay.
Borky leans in.
It's more of an emotional one.
Oh.
Greckles just puts his talons in his hands. It can't be any worse than this. All right. So, what I'd like to do as I cross over, as Greckles crosses over, if you could wrap any slack of rope around the wrist part of his talon, as a possible catching mechanism while he goes across.
Oh, like attaching it to the rope that's currently there.
Well, I like to basically like sling his. To take a loop, like twist his.
Yeah, like
wrist
a
into
loop, like kind of like a mountain climber's loop on a climbing rope. I'll make a dexterity check, I guess, to make that real quick.
Just a flat dex check.
Just a flat dex check, yeah.
24.
Okay, yeah, you make a loop and you kind of like attach it to your wrist.
Sweet. All right, athletics.
Yep.
Oh boy, no bonuses. That's a nat one.
That's a nat
I knew that was going to happen.
Oh boy.
I knew that was gonna happen.
You
I felt it in my bird bones.
You begin to climb across. You're like, I'm safe. I got my wrist thing. And then suddenly there's just an extra gust of wind, and I want on both sides everybody to make strength checks real quick for me.
Oh, good.
This bird's gonna fly.
With advantage because you guys were ready for it.
14.
14 natural 20.
Nat 20.
And that's a 21. All right, you guys are surprised, but you managed to hold the rope. Borky, your feet actually like slip forward as the wind grabs you. And Greckles, you lose your grip on the rope, and then you catch with your wrist thing, and you're like, all right, I'm good, until it snaps.
Oh no.
And you begin to fly forward and begin to flip like Armsby. And for a moment, you feel the sensation of flight. For just a moment.
The best accident.
Your arms outspread, your legs outspread as you're kind of flying like a kite for a moment, being lifted higher and higher into the air. And then you're kind of pushed forward onto the opposite cliff edge where Armsby and Task is. And they're like, I need to roll another acrobatics check for me to land.
You fly gracefully.
27. Okay, that reduces the damage.
You fly gracefully through the sky, only to be embraced by the O's become A's.
It's kind of like, I believe I can fly. I believe, oh God, I'm gonna die. And then
I believe, oh fuck, I'm gonna
How high up
die.
am I? I'm curious.
Oh, I gotta actually find the calculator for this.
I was about to say.
I can't remember what it is. I think it's like 1d6 per 10 feet.
I hope I can't see anything else but you Family Guy falling on. I know.
Sorry, I'm just gonna double check it here.
While Monty's doing this, Borky's truly contemplating if he pushed Tubbs into the hole, if he would fall and go up.
You launched about 40 feet beyond the cliff. Like, you went high. But you're gonna take reduced damage because you passed your acrobatics check. It's still gonna probably not be too. Ooh, that's.
No, it's bad.
They're all criticals.
That's high, but it's halved, so you take 8 points of damage as you land face first into the dirt. Yeah, you're lucky it was halved. You land in basically sand because this thing's been gushing up air that's been breaking up the rock on the edge. So you just get a big mouthful of gritty, earthy sand.
It's just this.
Oh, good landing.
Greckles holds up a thumbs up palette.
All right, who's next?
I flew.
Borky just looks back to Panic. Panic.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about this.
Nah, you got this. I mean, Greco's landed. He made it.
Barely.
No big deal. I mean, are you saying you're not as good as Greco?
I think
Yes.
his beak's
In
2 inches
in this
to the
particular
left.
in this particular instance, I am.
Well, listen, I gotta walk up. I gotta carry him. Just Taurus. And I gotta carry him. I'm gonna be assuming that we're just gonna be. You only got one arm, so. Oh shoot. All right, Panic. You gotta go, Panic. You gotta believe me. You gotta believe me. You gotta go before me.
Why?
God damn it, Bork. Because if it goes wrong, I gotta make sure you're okay. And if something goes wrong with me and Taurus, I gotta make sure you're okay. You gotta make sure I'm okay. You know what? Screw it. Borky just.
I got ya.
Borky just.
No, you just
Borky
gotta
just
make.
wanders
You
over
just
to.
gotta make sure Taurus makes it, and you take the.
Borky. Okay. Okay. No, explain the rules.
Grab Taurus. You
fast
have
to me.
disadvantage on your athletics to take him up with you.
God damn it, that is not good.
No,
I do not. Okay, I'm gonna pitch you an adorable idea. Okay.
No.
Borky starts thinking now how the rules of the fanny pack of holding work. Can something be in it but have its head poking out? Does that count?
No, you can't do that. I'm not gonna let that happen.
Damn it!
You could put him in there, but there's no air.
he'll die.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. I want to see if he was
Well,
sitting there
he
and his head.
he can hold his breath for 4 minutes.
Oh, that's more than
Okay.
enough time.
Well, we can what ties him to you, so he's in like a nice little harness.
Okay, that's it. Strap him to me back.
Do you guys have
Alrighty.
extra rope?
Does my priest pack have rope? I can't remember.
Let's double check. I dropped it.
Panic, do you have rope for work?
Let me see.
No, you do not have rope.
Oh,
Digsby.
well, it was a nice idea.
You have your vestments, you have your clothes, but they're very nice. And you'd have to. Oh, you have a blanket. You could tear that up if you want to get rid of your blanket.
I tend
that
to
means-
sleep in my shell.
Yeah, that means you don't have a blanket. So if you want to do that, I'll let that happen.
Okie dokie. I just start
So,
tearing it up with my mouth
Alright.
and good arm. We're
You
gonna
start-
make you a nice little harness, doggy.
Taurus eats a squirrel.
Oh.
Like you turn over to smile at him, and he just just pounces on a squirrel and just grabs it, and it's gone. Like it's in his mouth. It's
Oh,
weird.
that's some extra weight he's got to carry.
That's a good doggy.
All right, is he lashed to Borky's
Yeah,
back
it's like
now?
a baby, like the baby harness, like for dogs.
Like a papoose.
Yeah, except
Alright.
it's like his feet are sticking out the front.
Now, if I go into a rage, do I get advantages on this?
You technically get advantage on strength on strength based.
So that would even it out. It would just be a regular roll if you were to go into a rage. You wouldn't get advantage.
Borky goes into a rage because he has to do this,
Okay.
and everyone's fighting back on him against
That
this.
is your second rage for the day.
Ah, okay. Ugh.
Alrighty, now I roll.
Yes. Now you roll, and it's just a straight roll.
It's
Acrobatics.
and I'm rolling
Or not acrobatics, athletics.
Athletics.
athletics. Borky just like sits there, like just chariots of fire start playing as Borky, and Borky goes for it and
26.
26.
You scream angrily. You get a mouthful of bugs as you're like angrily like climbing up this like Task and Greckles. You guys are like chatting like anyway. The game was great. You just hear getting louder and louder as you see Borky like
Could they be-
hyper speed with Taurus currently on his chest climb up this rope and then like front flip and land on the other side.
Get him off of me, Task. He's so heavy.
Borky just falls over.
Oh, I'll take him out.
Yeah, you just take a knife and you just cut him out. I'll say for the sake of that, you can't really reuse the blanket. But you two are on the other side. That leaves Panic and Digsby.
Excuse me, sir. Would you help tie this to me? I want to make sure I got it secure for you when you're climbing up. But I only got the one arm now, and the Mr. Green Man's gone.
Do we have any more rope?
Well, no, I just need to tie the end of it around me.
Yeah, the rope that's currently
Yeah, he's
across
lying
the
down.
chasm.
I got it. Oh, yeah, I'll help him. There we go.
Thank you. Enjoy the climb.
I won't.
I dig my shovel in just to make myself more of an anchor.
Okay. Just into the dirt.
You can do it, Panic. You see his beak is like bent like an accordion.
It's fun.
All right, fine. Just
Do it.
You guys realize we'll have to do this on the way back, right?
No.
Oh, I can't
Dude,
wait. I can't
Dude,
wait.
fuck that. We'll just go around.
athletics.
That's athletics, yeah.
12.
Okay. You scream a lot. There's a lot of yelling as well. You get a few bugs as well. You have jewelry on, don't you?
Yes, I do.
You have like what are they?
Quite a bit. I have the circlet of blasting.
Mhm.
I'm sure I have an earring on here.
Okay.
I've got an ascending stone. I've got.
Okay. Well, you're besieged by birds. That's all I'm gonna say. The birds see the shininess to you, and you guys just watch as like Panic is slowly climbing up this rope, and there's crows swooping at him. There's like random little starling birds attacking him. Eventually, you make your way to the other side. You're not hurt. It's just.
Am I missing anything?
No, you're fine.
I like to believe that everyone, while this is happening, while off in the distance, Panic screaming, there's like a back shot of everyone. Oh, look at that.
Oh man.
Attaboy, Panic.
I hate this.
All right, get up, Panic. We got one more to do. Borky takes to the front. Borky's still enraged, so
No, it's over. You didn't do combat. The way it works is every round you have to be attacking something. I let you do it just for fun, but I'm gonna say it's over now because the only way you can keep up your rage is if you hit something, and obviously you're not gonna slaughter your friends. So.
What if I hit the ground as I
No.
landed? Okay, I'll stop.
This is shit. They always give us jobs to end the world or end us.
Okay.
Okay.
Called an adventure, Panic.
We're gonna pick you up.
Digsby reholsters his shovel, gets it strapped onto his back. All right. Takes a running leap and then tucks all of his limbs into his shell.
Okay. Like a majestic turtle kite.
Whee!
You watch as he jumps right in. You guys taut the rope, and he just does like a wide swing, like from the bottom up. You watch as I'll give you kind of a visual here. He starts here, and then begins to swing upwards as the wind carries him aloft, all the way up, and he's launched into the air. I need you to roll an acrobatics check with disadvantage because you're in your shell.
Sure thing. Let me pull that back up. Acrobatics. Not my best.
Nope. That's an 8. You guys, I need everybody else to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh.
23.
25.
14.
You're good. Panic.
There's a 19.
19. Your guys are all fine. Oh, Tarsk. Oh, he's fine. He rolled a natural 19. But Digsby, not a good landing for you. You come in like a cannonball, and you, for the first time maybe in your life, dig a hole without using your arms as you land about probably a good 3 to 5 inches. Like you made a giant hole, and there's about a 3 to 5 inch between you and the hole and like the top of the hole. You do take damage though. Whoa, there goes a dice.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
No, good thing I dropped that one and came up as a 1. So that is, that's 11 plus 2 plus 1. That's 11 plus 2. That's 13 plus 1. That's 14. You take 14 points of bludgeoning damage, or falling damage technically, as you come crashing into the earth face down in your newly made hole.
14. There we go.
Right in the earth.
Strike the earth.
Hey,
I pop out.
you okay?
Hello. Yeah, I boop myself on the head.
You guys actually look as his tail emerges at the top. His legs. You're currently face down in the dirt at the moment.
Hold on. Hello, my name's Digsby. It's short for Diggs, but the nice call me Diggs.
Your crawling hand just reattaches to your
Hey,
side.
Ormsby, how have you been?
It does like the peace sign.
All right, I'm gonna start untying all of the rope and unanchor the grappling hook.
Alright,
I use my lay on hands, regain some of that health.
Alrighty. Would you guys like to rest, or do you guys want to continue?
Please.
Forward?
Yeah,
You see Greckles in tears and asks me, "Can we take a break, please?"
Do you want to take a short rest, or do you want to take a long rest?
short rest.
Yeah,
rest?
we can do short
Okay.
rest.
Short
And I will use Song of Rest as well, just to make sure everyone's healed up fully.
Okay.
So everyone roll.
I've already got.
Oh,
my
no, it's
stuff,
me.
though. Hey, thank you.
And he's his temp.
No, this is
real.
healing.
Real?
This is
Okay.
healing.
Real healing. Real fake healing.
This is real and it's happening.
3.
If you don't mind, Monty, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the illustration of the crater.
Absolutely, yeah. You can delete all that.
So 3 points
I'll
of
delete it for you guys.
Yep.
3
points of
healing, and
healing.
then how much is short rest? Half of a roll, or?
A short rest is, let me find it, I actually just looked it up. A short rest is you can spend 1 or more hit die at the end of a short rest up to the character's maximum number of hit dice. So you're a rogue, so you can roll
D8?
level 5, so you can roll 5, let me just double check what your dice is.
It's a D8.
You can roll 5 d8 to heal, or however many that you want
Oh,
to heal.
cool. There we go.
And you add your charisma modifier to it every
Oh.
time you roll a dice. So that plus 5. So you
Oh,
heal for
well then.
22. Yeah, you're
Cool.
fully good.
That's yeah. Like Daffy Duck just pulling my bill from the back of my head.
Yeah, you do just snap it back into place.
Oof.
Can we actually take a quick break ourselves, like the people?
Yeah, I need a drink.
That was kind of the idea. So
Okay, I'll be right back.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Probate doing a giant bit bomb in the middle of that session. My goodness.
I'll be right back.
Probate dropping 7,000 bits. Or am I wrong about that? Or God, how many bits? I don't. Then we have all up Streamlabs, then I'll find out, guys. Oh my goodness, guys. I hope you're having a lot of fun here, because that... Monty, you there?
hi.
That was... Okay, I love stuff like that. I love... Alright, how do we get across this thing? But yeah, Probate with 7,000 bits. Defective Sheep with 1,000 bits a couple times over. And I'll also thank you so much, Kaiju Mutant for the 4-month resub. Silent Jokes for the sub.
Hey, I did art for Silent Jokes.
Oh, awesome. Shadow Force 56, thank you for the sub. Joel Senpai, thank you for the 2-month resub.
I drew a cool clown. It was fun.
Testarossa Dragon, thank you so much for the sub. And we also have Black Wingman, thank you for the sub.
I am actually going to get up and get some water, so I will be right back.
Mega Q, Warnari, thank you for the 9-month resub. Xeno Cthulhu, thank you so much for the 10-month resub. And Awkward Hylian, thank you so much for the 500 bits and change. Greatly appreciated. Kenneth I'm not able to stay for the full session, but I love you guys. Thank you, Awkward Hylian. Kenneth Malonin, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the Shamrocks. 295 bits, thank you so much. Thunder King coming in with 5,000 bits. Here's some of my tax refund for all the win shenanigans. Enjoy. Yo, man, those 5,000 bits ain't flying up. Those are going straight in that cup. Feeding that good boy. Thank you so much, Thunder King, for the cake bomb. Thunder King 8, thank you so much for your support for the Unexpectables. It's really appreciated, dude. It's great seeing you here. And Mr. Perfect Jeff, 1,000 bits. The Birdman flew. Finally. It's true, Mr. Birdman did fly, Mr. Perfect Jeff. It was the perfect flight. Indeed. Guys, don't forget, also, thank you so much for all your support. Thanks so much for tweeting out about the show. And, oh my lord, having a lot of fun here. Goodness. I'm really happy that Greckles flies. I'm tempted to call that episode Greckles flies this episode. Black Lake Sanji 900. 5,000 bits. Love the session, guys. Also, money. I got an Ikvar Ratfolk character drawn by Yanashi. It's great. 5,000 bits for Black Lake Sanji. Black Lake Sanji 900. Thank you so much for supporting the Unexpectables, dude. Always great seeing you in the chat there. And thank you for attending the show, dude.
I'm back.
Monty, you know who Yanashi is?
Yanashi. I don't know names. I'm terrible with names.
I'm back.
But Black Lake Sanji wanted to tell you that he had an Ikvar Ratfolk. And Ematil's taking 100 bits. And thank you as well, Mixter99. Real fast, I'm gonna go to the bathroom here, now that you're all here. Take over real fast for me.
I am back. Just grabbed a handful of tater tots from dinner.
I hope you guys are okay with me checking the book like a little bit more frequently. Just
No problem.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry about the net thing. I was like, oh shit, I didn't know that would like just take up all the actions.
I wasn't sure either. Special weapons, quote unquote, are very weird. The reason why I actually remember that is because I actually made a character for Adventures League that I'm checking out, and that was one of the things I checked for. And I know the lance is like, if you actually have someone face to face with you with a lance, you have disadvantage on it. And stuff like that. And so I also like checked the net, and I'm like, I feel like I remember that's the only thing you can do with your action. I'll double check though. I have people who I can ask, and I'll just ask them, and they're creditable, so that's really good.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Give
Either
me some
way,
of your tots. Fight me, my dude. Fight me for my tots. Loaded mac and cheese and tots was my dinner.
I was gonna draw the map, but I really like you guys drawing it better. And it's
I like that. I like that touch too.
Yeah, and I don't want to spoil anything, but it's very close. So
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like if you absolutely need to make changes, then by all means. But
it makes more sense if it's not like perfect, because it's made from like your guys' perspective.
Yes, and
Sorry, go on. You want to finish your thought real fast?
I was gonna say, and for those of you in the chat who are wondering what that neat little word is down under there, find yourself a draconic dictionary.
That's fine. All right, real fast. Got some more bit callouts to shout out here. Probate 1,000 bits. Unexpectables, the one where Greckles flies. Cat Lyco 500 bits. I paid off my student loans.
Holy shit.
Gotta celebrate. Gotta celebrate. Thank you so much, Cat Lyco. Congrats on paying those down. Drizmatech 5,000 bits. Whoa, Drizmatech, thank you so much for the support for the Unexpectables. May not be able to stick around all night because I got army stuff tomorrow, but making sure to throw in my bits. Yo, Drizmatech, I hope everything goes okay tomorrow. And thank you so much for the support. And thank you for your service. Blood Ritzler, thank you for 250 bits. Been listening since episode 1. Thank you for the laughs during the hard times I have over the year. Yeah, no worries. Thank you so much for sticking around with us, despite my lag sometimes. 321 Ajimu, 1,000 bits. Flight of the Kenku. Not bad. 321 Ajimu. Not bad. That is not a bad name.
No, it's not.
That's not bad at all. You'd be proud of that name, 321 Ajimu. Thank you so much. Dragon Man 999, 925 bits. Oh, real fast. Then we're gonna get back to playing the game here. Hello, everyone. I have a few things to say. 1, you guys are great. 2, nice to hint on lies, the little robot Monty. And 3, please don't murder the robot Monty, like you did. Tubbs, you murderer. You absolute murderer. I'm adding that part.
You know what the difference is that I like this one. Sorry.
Tubbs, when yes and goes too far. Warlock 101, 985. 1,066 bits. Birthday. Feeding the good boy. Thank you so much, Warlock. Studio Fan, 500 bits. Bits for money for giving us another great character. Long live Log. LLL and Paqua 1312, 500 bits. More cake. And 1-4. Jareth Strife, 1,050 bits. Throwing all that salt. So much sweet stuff here. Some salt. Thank you so much. All right.
I think we're ready to go. Anybody else wanting to do the short rest with health?
Nah,
I got
mine.
I got full health too.
And I'm back up to full.
All right, and then I know there's some spells that come back with the short rest, some that come back with the long rest. So you guys, our spellcasters, are gonna have to check that.
All right, I'm back. How does that work? Does short rest give me 1 rage back?
Double check your rage here.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. Do I have 1 rage?
I'm back.
Yeah, Panic. As far as arcane spells go, what do you get back?
You
with
must
the short
finish
rest?
a long rest. So you do not get your ages back. Sorry, what was that?
Oh
Gaijin?
no.
Oh, I was just asking, see now if he knew off the top of his head if you get any spell slots back with a short rest.
I'm pretty sure there are only some abilities that you can get back with a short
Oh,
rest.
Kurt, you have 3 rages, so you've only used 2. So you have 1 left.
Woohoo! I still have
You
one
have
more for
one
today,
left, yeah.
in case.
But for the most part, spells you have to take a long rest to get back.
Okay, that's fine. That's
Yeah,
one, sure.
most spells are long. But you guys do rest. You eat some food. I would say not writing off a ration. And you guys drink out of your water skins. At this point, kind of getting empty. And then you see some birds kind of fly around and fly into the updraft. You see like big albatross, like hawks and eagles and all kinds of other strange types of birds. You do actually, as you're resting, you do see a griffin, but it doesn't appear to be interested in you guys. It just kind of flies off. A wild griffin, you hear kind of call and fly
You see
away.
Task almost hit the earth, just like, what? No.
Digby's just looking at it with his dopey little smile.
Greckles actually looks at it very longingly, having.
Having cut out.
You cut out
hang on a
there.
sec. Greckles looks at it longingly, having tasted flight.
It was good for the 5 seconds it lasted, and then Earth.
So what did it feel like, Greckles?
It was actually quite liberating. Until the
Neat.
ground came at me.
Yeah, I came at Digsby too. Borky looks over at Digsby.
It was very spinny.
Who flew higher?
Who did fly higher? They flew about the same amount. Greckles flew a little bit higher. He's lighter. Plus, you guys are kind of pulling Digsby in a little bit, so.
I'm going to assume that's how far we've gotten with the distance, unless it's longer.
A little shorter, actually.
Shorter? Okay, I'll
You
fix
guys
that.
are resting right there, so. So you guys get up, pack up, and kind of move on.
Yeah.
At this point, your indicator now is pointing you almost directly west.
Ah, directly west? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and fix that.
It could be that the wind maybe was messing with the arcane properties, something like that. Who knows?
All right, so how is that?
That's perfect.
Okay.
All right. So you guys, I assume, move on forward. And I can get rid of the rushing wind sound because you were no longer near the updraft valley.
What's our surroundings look like?
Field. There's no trees.
I will
if-
draw that.
Any? Is it like tall grass or like really short?
It would be tall if it weren't fall. That rhymed. You know what I mean? It's brown grass, kind of nearing its end for the year. It's not really high. You'd have to get down on all fours, and you'd be prone.
Oh no, I'm not worried about that. I was just legit curious about what it was like.
It's just a lot of grass, like these wide, expansive lengths. It's very flat too. Considering kind of the shifted terrain, it's like a slanted flatness, kind of going down based off of the incline that you guys just dealt with. You can roll a perception check if you'd like.
Cool.
Yeah.
23.
Okay.
Perception 13.
13. Okay. Anybody else? Okay, no one else.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
go.
And I will also, sorry.
It's okay.
20.
You all might see something interesting. What you immediately notice as you kind of walk through this field. First of all, it's expansive. There's rolling hills, and as the wind rushes through, you just see like a wave going over the grass and what remains of it. And as you look on, you actually see some wild horses.
Oh.
Currently,
You mean long dogs.
yeah, long dogs, long-faced dogs with weird feet. And a few of them are kind of just like kicking up at the grass, kind of eating what's left. And a few are drinking from the other thing that you notice in this field, various ponds. Like there's a bunch of spatterings of pools of water.
Oh, can we refill our skins?
I was about to ask.
As you guys kind of get closer to the horses, like you hear one horse kind of like, and they all just run off.
Hello.
They don't say hello back, sadly, but in your heart they do.
I'm gonna roll survival and see if this water is clean.
Okay.
23.
23. It's clear water. You can roll an investigation check too.
Yeah, let's do that. 14.
You see something at the bottom of the water.
Ooh. We don't have anything that can fish that out. I do have a net though.
Yes, you do.
Greckles, let me grab your grappling.
Greckles just puts up his talent. I got this, and just jumps in.
Oh.
With hood up.
You jump in. Okay, you jump in. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Ooh, buddy.
Oh.
It happens instantaneously.
Ooh,
Oh
14.
no.
The moment, you failed too. Let me grab the stats.
Oh no.
Have fun without some risk.
As you flip up the hood and you jump into the water like a bear trap, the rim of the water task, you just get your nose out of the way. This thing snaps closed instantaneously. You see a row of blunted human teeth as this almost antlion style thing comes popping out of the ground. You failed. Let me grab the stats here for you real fast, and I got to get appropriate music for this.
Panic's just sitting there with like a mage hand floating beside him. He's just like,
It's huge. This is massive too. Greckles,
So
Greckles is swallowed. We'll get to that here in a second. I got to grab stats here for what happens to Greckles here.
How big is this thing?
It's
pretty big.
Huge. It's massive.
fighting a fucking sarlacc.
Did you?
Yep.
Yeah, you failed.
Well, sounds like it.
First of all, you take damage, so I gotta roll your damage that you just took. You take 8 points of piercing. Oh wait, no, this is. Shoot, I didn't write down the type of damage this is. I'm gonna say it's blunt teeth, so I'm gonna say bludgeoning damage. As your leg, like your leg and the ankle are snatched up, you are immediately met with water, and you are restrained and blinded as you are now trapped, swirling inside of this thing, and it begins to move out of the ground. The gravel around it shakes and shimmers. Is anybody wearing gold? Does anybody wearing gold have coin on them or anything?
What is the circlet of blasting made out of?
I'm gonna say it's not made out of gold. It's made out of like a silver.
Yeah, I left all my gold over at the hole.
Okay, no one has gold on them.
All the gold in the hole.
All right, you watch
Wait.
as.
Panic's guitar has that signature in gold leaf. Does that count?
Okay, no, you're good.
Okay.
It's not enough. I'll say it's not enough. But emerging out of the ground comes this thing with the mouth closed. I'm gonna show it here.
Oh my god.
Weehaw.
Oh,
What?
Nice. That's cool.
You are currently inside of it. The mouth is closed at the moment. You are currently inside of it. What's your Constitution modifier?
0.
So you have 1 minute of air. As you are. Oh no, you're wearing the manta ray cloaks. You're fine.
Yeah.
But you're still restrained and blinded.
That's
this
why I'm
thing
not freaking out as much.
emerges out of the ground and kind of just leers and looks to you and kind of looks you up and down. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Quick question, how tall is this thing?
Oh, this thing's about. How tall would it be? Let me just double check.
Can you kind of describe what it looks like for the folks?
For the folks at home, it is a giant, almost humanoid-shaped creature with long, digging claws, almost like an anteater or a pangolin. It has a side maw, like a bear trap, with human teeth. 2 piercing eyes are on the side of its head, not facing crocodile style, but like actually on the side of its head. And it's currently gushing out water. There's water dripping from between the teeth and bellowing out at the moment.
This is the second time in the night I rolled a nat 1.
Oh.
That's not terrible though.
To be fair,
it
came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Why am I grabbing the monster manual? This thing.
I have the worst luck with water, it seems.
Well, yeah, and getting eaten by aquatic
Getting
creatures as
eaten by
well.
large
This is the second time.
Yeah, it is.
So let's go Borky.
But honestly,
First.
better it be me than anyone else to get trapped in this thing.
Greckles. Yeah, you have the cloak, so you're doing pretty good. Did I see Digsby? Digsby didn't roll. Oh no, he did roll. Sorry, I missed it. I'm so sorry. Greckles.
Can I ask a quick question?
Sure.
Since that happened so quick, I wouldn't be able to uncanny dodge any of that damage, could I?
I'm gonna say no for this.
Yeah, I figured as much, 'cause that was so quick.
It was so quick. It was a reaction as well on its part. So I'm gonna say no because it was a surprise. Panic. And then if you knew this creature, I would say yeah, you would get it. But because you have no idea what this is, no.
This is new.
No.
The teeth ox.
I'm going to do Digsby next.
Yeah, this is probably huge category.
Oh, it's pretty big. In fact, I will take you to the battle map.
Yeah.
So we can battle.
I gotta zoom out.
Yeah.
The teeth ox.
So.
Uh-oh, what happened to that water?
It became
a thing.
Became a thing. Alrighty.
4x4.
Wasn't I near the water?
You were, yeah. So I gotta move you guys into place here in a moment. You're right next to it. That's a 12. That puts him right there. Okay. Harpy, you see a giant maw just engulf Greckles and snap him up like a fish in the water.
Greckles, no! Not again! Borky? Oh no, if there's water. Would Borky be smart enough to know not to throw the lightning spear into the thing?
Roll an intelligence
That's full
check.
of water. Because that could kill Greckles. I'm not going to do it. No, I'm not going to throw the
No,
spear.
roll an intelligence check.
Shit.
2.
Good job.
Well, I guess up to you. I'll say up to you.
Borky like pulls out the lightning spear, about to throw it, and sees the water pouring out. Borky remembers that water's scared of electricity. That's why it lets it do anything it wants.
Didn't
You remember
didn't
you
experience-
just you experienced the crocodile, so I'll say for that you were like, I remember the crocodile.
Like the memories connect.
Yeah.
Brain blast. Bad. Borky puts the spear away. Borky just goes into a rage, pulls out his axe, and charges right at the fucking monster.
All right, you charge at the
Ah! Borky just runs right into it. And Borky swings with the axe. 14.
monster. That hits it. But you swing right into a hard like shell plating on its side, and it just turns and kind of peers you with its tiny little beady eyes at the moment. As you kind of hit it, you see dirt fall off as you lift up your axe. You can roll it to attack again.
So like dirt. Oh.
You knock dirt off of it with your first attack, and it kind of has like a natural armor to it almost from its time in the ground.
Very well then. Borky has no choice but to swing again.
That one
17.
hits.
And 8.
8 points.
10 plus 2.
So that's 10. Perfect. You swing back, and you're like, oh, that first hit didn't work. I'll just hit in the same place again. And you do, and you manage to break through the armor as you break down the rock that's kind of making up its skin, so to speak. And it just, and water begins to kind of spew, and poor Greckles, you're kind of like whipped around inside, like as this thing is swishing its head back and forth, its mouth closed. That leads us to Greckles. It is now your turn.
I'm gonna find something fleshy and stab the shit out of it with
You
my,
are restrained.
Oh, it's restrained.
Yeah, you're restrained at the moment.
Is it just because like the water is vortexing?
You're like pressed up like with the flesh on the inside. The water's still swishing around you. Like it's like, you know, have you ever been like in a water slide?
What's the 5th ed swallow rules?
5th ed swallow. There's no real rules. There's a
Isn't that just
restrained.
grapple?
It's restrained when you're swallowed.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not grappled. You're restrained.
I wasn't
12.
sure. I wasn't sure if that was the whole cut out of.
A restrained creature's speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonuses to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. You can make a strength saving throw, or you can attempt a strength saving throw to get out, though.
Okay. Yeah.
I will say that you can do that.
And that's a saving. You said saving throw?
Saving throw, yeah.
Okay. 17.
You manage it. As Borky, you're just like cutting into him. You guys just watch as like something out of like a dinosaur movie as Greckles is pushing this thing's mouth open just barely. And I want you actually to, no, I'll be nice. You manage to kind of like jump out as the mouth comes snapped together again.
Oh, I will totally acrobatics check if I can flip.
Yeah, acrobatics check to
19.
see. Yeah, you flip. You flip
Nice.
and you land on the ground. Not terribly gracefully, given that you're a little just like everything's kind of crazy right now.
No, it's all good.
That gives it back its bite. All right.
Free Greckles too.
Free Greckles too. Electric Boogaloo.
It wasn't as exciting as the first one.
I will say that does take your turn though.
That's
to do
fine.
that.
That's fine.
It is now its turn. It sees you leave, and it kind of is very upset about that. But right now, it's currently more concerned with the person who is attacking it. It is going to.
What are you gonna do? Hit me really hard?
Oh, actually, you know what?
It shoots a bolt of lightning.
How far does this go? Sorry. Gotta
love homebrew creatures, chat.
Yeah. Ooh, that does go 40 feet. All right, excellent.
Excellent.
Digsby and Borky, I need you guys to make a strength saving throw.
Okie
Oh
dokie.
my god.
Is he gonna hydro pump them?
We'll find out.
Go for it, Digsby.
Saving throw. There we go. Bloop. Oh boy.
That's a fail.
22.
22. That's a pass. All right.
Nick, that's an 8. Oh no.
Borky, you watch as the thing like swings its head down, unhinges its jaw, just open like a flower, and you just see a geyser of water erupt right in your face. You take.
You need to stop predicting these things.
Yeah, you do it every time, and I'm like, God damn it, Snake. Borky, you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Hello, my name's
Half down.
That is your reduced damage with your rage.
Oh, it is? Dang, because I want it to be
Oh
half
wait,
down to 1.
hold on. Wait, no, you passed, so that is 1 actually.
Yay!
Digsby,
1 point of damage.
you take the full brunt of it. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're knocked back 15 feet, which means you knock back into this
To the rock.
Yeah, I want you to
Hello,
roll
my name's Digsby. It's short for.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me for hitting the rock.
Sure thing.
You are. Digby's not quick on the punches.
It's a turtle.
Quick
Okay.
swim! It's their natural habitat.
You will take reduced damage for this.
Don't you remember?
You take an additional 3 points of bludgeoning damage as your shell smashes right into that rock, and the water is just like blasting you in place, and then eventually stops.
How much is that total? 10?
That was 3 plus 7, yeah, so 10 points of damage. And you begin to see as this thing begins, like, it flips back up vertically, and you begin to see more water just flowing out of between its teeth at the moment. That ends its full action. They can't do anything else, and that brings us to where's my initiative order? Oh, it's over here. That brings us to Panic. It is now your turn as you watch this giant thing kind of lumbering. It's still kind of getting out of the ground a bit, and it's just like a basin spilling water side to side.
Okay.
Vicious Mockery?
I'm thinking. All right.
Oh, we can't say anything. Damn it.
I believe in you.
All right. I'm gonna move a little bit down and lower, just in front of Tarask, just
I have to roll this
behind.
recharge. 1 second. Okay.
And let's see. I am 20 feet away from him. I am going to be like, no, bad tooth monster thing. We don't eat Greckles. Vicious Mockery.
Okay. Can you click it for me?
I thought I just did.
Bad
It's
tooth
not coming
monster.
up. Hang on. Let me click the actual attack.
It's a bad tooth.
We need tartar creeps.
Oh, that's a 3. It's a strength saving throw?
It is?
What? Why is it
I
saying
feel like-
strength?
I feel
That's
like
a
that's
wisdom.
incorrect.
That's a wisdom saving throw. not
That might need to be fixed inside the mechanics.
Hang on.
Yeah, that's a glitch. I don't know what happened
Yeah,
there.
it's a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, okay. Well, it rolled a 3. Minus. Yeah, it just has a 3. It like